I mean, it's just something about like child actors, you know. They really don't ever seem to go in a good direction after they, you know, into adulthood.
After the hidden Mickey shows,
It's sad.
that is scary.
What? What? You know, it's just, I'm saying is like just public indecency.
Test. Okay. My stream volume. Okay, dude. I haven't tried anything. This is I'm like going live, like I don't know what they call it, like cold drop or something like that. Something's when you like.
A cold drop is when you, it's like in the spy film, when they drop like a letter on a bench after like sitting down and reading a newspaper, and someone else comes along and picks up the letter. But it's intentional, right? That's like how they pass information along
Is that an actual thing?
inconspicuously. Yeah, yeah,
Did you
that's what
learn
a cold
this
drop is.
from your grandmother who was a spy? Or am I getting the people mixed up?
Um,
Was it you? Was it someone else whose grandmother was a spy?
it was not my grandmother. No, my grandmother is insane. That's unrelated. She's more like a terrorist.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. We have Man, Sasha's grandfather's a spy, your grandmother's a terrorist. It's too much to keep track of in this damn community.
I feel like she's not. Maybe that's like taking it a little too far. She's more like a GTA protagonist. Um, Once she drove down the stairs at Macquarie
The
University to get
stairs?
my mother to an exam one time. Yeah, like like on campus and then down a set of stairs, like with students around.
In a car.
Yeah, in a car.
That's dangerous. That was dangerous.
No
What?
shit. See, this is the kind of content that we need to be saving from the stream.
Yeah, no, this is perfect. She's actually like a GTA protagonist. That's so. Dude, what?
Yeah. Well, not anymore. She's old now, but this is something that genuinely happened. Um, other stuff. She, let's see. I think she also did like 110 20 kilometers in a 70 once.
When you said did
I don't know
110,
what
for
that
some
was about.
reason my
That was
brain just
probably
finished your sentence with the word push ups.
yeah. Um.
Are they all car related
Yeah.
crimes?
But she, she, she's insane in general, but it's easier to be insane when you're moving around in a massive speeding bullet. If that makes
Yeah.
any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's incredible that humanity managed to tame cars, Such powerful and majestic beasts. It's almost unbelievable that we have them under our control.
Yeah. Yeah. But what's your Twitch username? What are you streaming under?
What is my Twitch
Twitch.
username? I don't remember. See, I can't use OperaCloud because the fucking my former peers will find me. 87MHD. On YouTube, I'm MHD87. See, another thing is, um, I have my MHD87 YouTube account. the other one, the original one, where I
Yeah.
uploaded the rabbit
Mm.
video, HD rabbit sound. And there's the other video on that channel. There's two videos. The other one's like an edit of like a famous Japanese like TikTok creator. And I showed that video to a guy in class once, and he subscribed to me, I think. So I can't use that
Yeah.
channel anymore. Otherwise, people were gonna find me online, and
That's
I
fucked
don't
up,
want
man.
that. Yeah, it only takes one mistake
Okay,
to
so
ruin
if we
your
need like a
life.
username now,
What?
so we need like a new username now then.
No, as long as he don't try
It's be
searching it up.
catchy.
I don't MHD87. Honestly
Oh,
don't.
okay.
I want one that'll like stick with me. I think that's decent enough. Cause there's I don't know Frostbite in the Arknights community, but his name's like Frostbite and then five numbers, and that's one of the biggest Arknights creators. So whatever.
Well, yeah, but just starts with a word, you know.
It is true.
HG is like a collection of letters.
It sucks that I can't use Opera
Mass
Cloud, because Opera
destruction.
Cloud is really good. Mass destruction.
Mass healing destruction. It is. MHD, mass something destruction. I don't know.
Oh,
It's where my mind went. You know, I imagine
mind
Twitch
healing
TV
dog.
doesn't allow people to have the word penis in their username.
Did you try once?
Because I've never seen a big streamer. No, I didn't. But I've never seen a big streamer with the word penis in their username.
That's true. Well, yeah, it's probably like just a basic filter.
Yeah.
Your username can't contain the words Diddy Epstein.
Do you just try that?
No. I bet they can't block Charlie Kirk though.
You know, who was that actor? Louis C.K. Yeah.
You know what? I should check out the Enfield
He really,
Reddit.
yeah. He really sounds like he should be like older, but he was born in 1967, so he's just like middle-aged.
Louis C.K.
Yeah. Um,
Oh, that's just his name. I thought he was
he's
gonna have a surname.
he does, but you know, that's Louis C.K. is how he's known. Um, he's like a comedian and actor. Although mostly nowadays, I feel like he's known for the
Sexual misconduct.
sexual harassment. Yeah.
Hmm. Of course.
You know what's crazy? If you look at like the pictures of Joe Rogan in his yearbook, he just looks like what's his name? Walter White Jr.
What?
He really does.
Um. Kind of. I don't know. The hair is the same. I can't say that the resemblance is too canny. Okay. The
Wait,
resemblance. It's canny.
hold on.
I'm late to
I
the community, man. People are
I have
already
to go
putting
check.
together all these fucking guides. I haven't even played the game.
Eh, yeah. I feel like the draw is similar though. That's what I was thinking. Just maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong.
So, where do Chinese people live stream? I know for a fact that there's gonna be like six people live streaming Enfield in China right now.
Can you repeat that? I was like so engaged.
Wait,
When asked why so much of the character's screen time is shown in scenes eating breakfast, creator Vince Gilligan commented that his love of breakfast indeed seems to know no bounds. That's
as
a
in,
weird explanation.
as in Walt Jr.'s love of breakfast.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the simple things in life that truly matter. I don't know how to navigate Billy Billy.
Gilligan had plans for Walt Jr. to be killed off early in the series, much like Jesse Pinkman. Mitch even
Much.
said that he himself wanted the character to be bludgeoned and beaten to death.
Is he ableist?
Okay, I guess so. Um, actually, he also has cerebral palsy.
Vince Gilligan.
Oh wait, apparently it's like a milder form. No, the actor who played
Oh,
Walter White Jr. R.J. Mitch.
he wanted Walt Jr. to be bludgeoned to death.
Yeah, apparently.
Is he
No
ableist?
further context.
Maybe he just wanted to be bludgeoned to death on camera.
That seems like the most likely explanation. Like the character, Mitch too has cerebral palsy, but a milder version and does not use crutches. He stated he had to regress from his therapy to portray the character, staying up late into the night to slur his speech, and learned to walk on crutches, so his walking would not look fake.
That's fucked up. They made him.
Maybe that's why he wanted the character to be bludgeoned to death.
Yeah, because they made him cripple himself to play the role. That's evil.
And no one to say that they made him do that. Apparently, he decided to do it himself.
What a mysterious guy. No, what a mysterious guy.
It's like
Hold on, earlier you said just like
it's
Jesse
like
Pinkman. What do you mean killed early in the series just like Jesse Pinkman?
well, no, because Jesse Pink was also supposed to be killed early in the series, but he wasn't. That's like common trivia.
I never watched Breaking Bad. Never got deep into it.
It was raised by his mother following his parents' separation. After she became paralyzed, Mitch assumed financial responsibility for his family at the age of 13. Damn.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. I mean, it must have been rough for those 3 years before he film Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad saved him.
Yeah.
My YouTube stream preview is like playing at 50% speed. I don't know why it's always lagging.
Are you streaming to both platforms?
Yes.
Mm.
That's the tech. You know, because how YouTube is like better for creators. The Twitch used to let. Oh, I don't know if this is old news, but a while ago, Twitch made it so that creators aren't allowed to get a 50-50 split anymore. It's 30-70 only
Yeah.
split of the profits between the creator and Twitch. But YouTube's always had 50-50. And then but YouTube still remains the less popular platform for streaming. I don't know why. They just have a worse API, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, see, because hypothetically, I don't think there should be an issue per se. Um, of YouTube's branding, even though it's not necessarily thought of as a streaming site, as Twitch is. But it very easily could be. Or just promoted it more. I guess they're trying to focus on the short form stuff though. YouTube Shorts.
Yeah. Kind of sucks. Because live streaming's been on YouTube for years and years. And
Mm,
they just haven't expanded it.
yeah.
They didn't capitalize on the Twitch's slip up either. You can't even rely on capitalism to do its thing when it's could be useful.
Yeah. To be fair, yeah, no, yeah. I was gonna say if they did focus on it, maybe they would like make it less than 50-50. But yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Scary.
Oh, thank you.
There's so many new gens in this community. It's so unbelievable. Enfield has reached like a such a wide audience somehow.
Actually, I'm wondering what the cold drop thing. That's a dead drop. That's like a skill term that's different.
I'm dead, bro. Drop dead.
A cold drop is just a weapon. So there you have that. Hmm.
Arknights subreddits are all it's just art. There's nothing else. The fuck?
It's interesting thinking about how shit I was at him walking back. It's like
Oh shit, you were at what?
it's the whole of Metal Gear.
You might wanna. I don't know what fixes your internet. I don't know. Are you supposed to wait, or do you like leave and rejoin, or do you reconnect to the? You just wait, right?
Yeah, I reconnect. I reconnect to the Wi-Fi usually.
Okay. Well, you're fine now. You say Metal Gear Solid 1 or 5? Hello? Mm,
Hello?
hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah. Hi.
How bad you were? What now?
Hi.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello? Not looking good.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Earlier
Hello?
I could hear you, but you seem to be unable to hear
Hi.
me. Hello?
Okay. I think we were saying hello at each other
Yeah, we were. I could hear you.
without actually realizing. I can hear you.
So what were you... You talking about Metal Gear? Metal Gear.
Yeah, I was saying, I was complete crap at Metal Gear Solid 1.
Yeah.
That's like, man, back in the day, I liked Skullface with perfect stealth.
Yeah. 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 I
I
think
actually
it's
probably
more
will have
that
to play that after I'm done
I think it's more that the
series.
game was terrible at you, not that you were bad at the game. Um,
Yeah,
MGSV was just a better game.
that's You know, there's just one mission in Metal Gear Solid 5 where you have to rescue a guy from a base, right? But partway through the rescue, he breaks out and gets from like a truck.
Do I remember this? Is this one of the later missions?
Do you remember this? I think it is one of the later ones. Yeah, hold on.
I haven't played like the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 ones. Unless, I don't remember. I'm up to like
This
54
isn't
or
one of
something.
the final missions. I can't remember if I ever like S ranked every single mission. I did most of them. And I feel like Extreme Sahelanthropus, like that just sucked.
Dude, you know Back Up, Back Down? The one where you have to like run around destroying enemy tanks and stuff. I can never get above like C on that, the base one, even. Not just the
Uh,
extreme one.
that sounds vaguely
You have 15 minutes and you just run around the map and
Mission
trucks and
9.
stuff
Back up,
spawn,
back down.
yeah, from various areas.
Is that I don't know. Is this what I'm thinking of or is it not? Because I'm thinking the mission I'm thinking of when you mentioned that is like there's this one wherein what I would just like set up on a particular stretch of road and then pretty much all the tanks will get bottlenecked there. And it's just like at the very end, you have to go and run after a few extra.
Okay, maybe my strategy was off. Could be it though. Dude, now the Arknights Endfield category has like 700 viewers. Like a bunch of people doing countdown streams. Someone's playing Satisfactory.
Okay, so can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello?
So
If you're saying anything, I can't hear it now.
can you hear me? I presume that's a no. It's very
Okay,
odd.
I can hear you now. Yeah, I can.
Okay, good.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. You're it's very odd today.
It's really fucked up. Okay, yeah. Yeah, back up, back down. Yes, that one was it was difficult. I do but yeah, there was a specific stretch of road that you can just stick on for pretty much the whole thing.
Damn.
But you the main difficulty of it I found was that once you've actually figured out what to do, um it becomes this like if you slip up once you have to start the whole thing.
Yeah, okay. The 15-minute missions,
Right.
the long
Yeah. Yeah, what was the mission I was thinking of? Let me see. Why isn't... Okay. I have a question.
No, your internet. No.
Like, again. Hello?
Okay,
Hello?
it's fine now, it seems.
Okay. I have a question if you have the answer.
Yeah, maybe I do.
My, why isn't Control F working for me?
On what program?
Like, it sends me on Firefox. But it just sends me to, inspect element, actually.
What? That's. I don't know. I don't know if I can help you with this.
Okay, great. I'll just...
Oh, you know what?
What?
I swear you can actually configure your hotkeys in your
Yeah,
in
I did see that, but it doesn't seem to have one for the find function. That's the difficulty. Keyboard. Nope, no keyboard.
does it work in other programs?
It's different. No. Actually, maybe. We'll see. Discord. I can't remember exactly which mission it was. But there was a mission where essentially you'd have to go up to this one camp, which is like it's like near a cliff, I think.
Okay.
Um, and extract a one of your soldiers. Before you could reach him, like he's meant to like break out by himself. Except like I just when I did it for the first time, I just like happened to like, to get past all the guards relatively quickly, and just reach the guy before he could leave. So I just like I got no traces on that one because most of the time it goes off the rails when the guy gets in the truck. Where it's like sent him off. I didn't realize there's like a whole second leg to that mission.
That's like that's just skill, dude. You just beat the level like 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 before it could react. You're just too good.
Yeah,
I think I might know what you're talking
yeah.
about though. That's like is it in Africa?
I believe it. Yeah, I believe it's in Africa.
Yeah, when you say you rescue your own guy, then I think there's like a few missions I can think of.
Mm.
Rescue a diamond dog. Like an hour to go until the infield stream starts.
Yeah. Are you set up yet?
What?
Are you set up?
I am set up. I set up like when we started. What I need to do is
Oh,
switch to
okay.
this tab, I
Yeah.
think. And there's so many Russians.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I mean in Enfield, but it is
You
a
should probably
good
start the
question.
pre-stream if you're ready.
I I started
No, I
it like
know.
40 minutes ago.
Why did you didn't mention this?
I started the
Well,
stream like
but what's your username?
on Twitch or YouTube. I thought, dude, I've had like one viewer the whole time. I thought it was you.
No.
87MHD. That's scary, dude. Who's been watching you?
7MHD. Let's see. It might be yourself, dude.
I don't know. I'm in the stream manager, not the stream itself. I don't know how it works. Yeah, stream's been running for a while.
Okay, hold on. Tell me if the number of viewers changes.
It went up.
Okay, yeah, see, that's me.
Yeah. Hmm. I can't check if.
When you're on the stream dashboard,
Oh, you
does it
searched it.
count you as its own viewer? As
I
your
don't.
own viewer?
I don't. You know what? Why don't you just search this up?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes, the one viewer is you, and the two viewer are me.
The whole time, it was me.
Followers only chat?
Yeah. like a
Is that an
manipulation
intended setting?
tactic. Yeah, so that people will follow me.
Oh,
What?
uh, yes.
I feel like I should get a I should get like a Freddy Fazbear jump scare gif to
Okay.
put on the stream.
I just like put that. Yeah, let's put it up until it becomes a.
Well, like I'll just have it like repeating like the whole time until the Enfield stream starts, so that it's not scary at all. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking of. I'll just leave this up here.
You're set to followers only chat apparently,
Yeah,
so I
it's
think you might.
intentional. What do you mean? Sorry, what?
You don't have any followers,
Yeah, so? Well, like, if anyone wants to chat, then they have to follow me.
so who's gonna chat?
No one. What? No,
Well,
no,
but
no. But it's on like a 0 minute like cooldown. So like, as soon as you follow, you can chat. It's like if anyone wants to chat, they can just follow, and it's like it doesn't
Okay,
cost them
hold on.
anything.
I'm listening to the stream right now just to check. Like, let me mute it. Okay. Okay. So what I'm saying is that what I'm trying. You don't have any followers in the first place, right? So
Yeah.
people are just gonna come and see a dead chat and they're just gonna leave because you have followers only chat on. Like you can only do that once you have followers. Does this make any sense to you?
No, but like it's if people join and they see if I turn off followers only chat, people join and see a dead chat and they leave anyway, or they can follow and then they chat.
Um, that's really true because if they like start watching and I see a dead chat, they might, they might start chatting. They don't really get that option if they have to follow first.
Okay, I'll turn it
Like
off
let's set expectations here.
while
You know?
I'm
Yeah.
the fuck.
This is fucked up, kind of.
What, having the Foxy GIF?
Wait, what? Did you say GIF?
Yes.
Well,
Yes, I did.
okay. See, here's the thing, right? Like, I'm listening to the stream right now, and I feel like I kind of sound like I have like a different accent, compared to what I'm hearing like in my head.
Okay, people say the voice sounds different in the head compared to how it sounds like in a recording. But what do you mean you have a different accent?
Like, I guess I just like never noticed it, right? But see, 'cause, you know what I think it is?
Yeah, what?
I think it's like a because now I have these two things on the back of my teeth because my braces.
They make me more British.
So no, because I literally just have to like speak around them. It makes it so much harder to create the S sound.
Okay, yeah, okay. But it sounds different in
That's
your
what I reckon it
head
is.
compared to compared to how it sounds.
Mm. Okay, yeah. No, you need to. What you need to do is change the stream title to "Explain the Arknights lore to my friend while we wait,"
Yeah, okay.
and then actually do that.
Info dumping Arknight lore to my white friend while we wait for the Enfield stream. I don't think I need to say white friend. I think gacha game players are mostly white.
It's a buzzword though. Like people see them like white.
White people. Maybe they'll think I'm racist. You know, it's
Um,
it's strange to think that,
that might be a plus.
but like it's strange to think that we're actually like this community is like because we do like the we do like woke racist humor. We're actually more racist than average, I think.
Yeah, Arknight's timeline.
I think I think Arknights actually has like good like story. Like I don't know, there's like nothing I can't compare it to anything. It's like okay, if we're taking this seriously, I don't know if I should keep the fucking withered foxy jump scare gif on. It,
That's okay. It's clickbait.
okay, yeah. It's like Groggy Gary. They'll see the thumbnail and they'll be like, "What's going on here?"
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Okay,
best of trash.
I don't know what that's a reference to. Best of trash.
It was it
You're
was
the
a Vinny Vinesauce stream title, and you go onto the front page because well the thumbnail's also like Mario pissing, you know.
yeah. Okay, we're the best of the worst. We're the worst of the best. So the Arknights doesn't have like a strong main storyline that most of the plot comes from. Like in Metal Gear, the games is just like how many games? There are there five? I mean like seven or something Metal Gear games, mainline Metal Gear games, and they all form in a
Yeah.
line one cohesive story. Arknights does have a main plot, but it is Also, the main plot is just one story that happens to be like the main focus of the game, while the majority of the plot that people care about is in side stories, because this is how the gacha game, it's how it works. Um, in
Yeah.
Arknights, at least, in games like these, like Arknights and FGO, they do these side events, with like a split off side story plot. But in Genshin Impact, because you're role playing as the one traveler, you have to stay in the perspective of this single character. You can't go everywhere and do all this. So Arknight's lore, way before the start of the in-game events, starts with the what are they called? I'm trying to not look at the wiki quite yet on my second monitor because I should be able to do this from memory. They're called like the first civilization or something. Nope, they're called the predecessors. Fuck me. I was thinking of Evangelion. And they're kind of like humans. Because I just finished rewatching Evangelion with James, and they're called the first ancestral race in Evangelion. So Arknight starts with the predecessors. They're kind of like humans. Have a they have a super advanced, all this technology, futuristic space travel, colonizing and terraforming planets. Um, except
Right.
they except there's another alien civilization out there called the Observers, and they just destroy everything. Um, one by one, they go around
That's
destroying
really
civilizations.
deserving, is it?
No, it's quite the opposite. It's actually acting, I believe, enforcing.
Oh, I should probably note, you're kind of like quiet on, like not that quiet, but you are kind of quiet on the stream.
Okay, I have my. I can turn my mic gain up.
Yeah.
Test. Oh, that's too high, I think. Um,
I think that was fine.
and so the predecessors do a bunch of things to try and preserve themselves against like the eventual events, against the eventual destruction by the observers, which is, well, I need to change my
Yeah.
YouTube stream name.
Mm.
Thank you, Withered Foxy GIF. Oh, I need to change this as well because I had.
Yeah, what?
I made YouTube subscribers only mode as well. Okay, that's off now.
Yeah.
They create DWDB221E, which is like it's sort of like a hard drive. It stores a humongous repository of all their knowledge and their history. It's in the shape of a crown. And they create. Oh man. Okay. All the. I need like a Google Illustrator or something. What's it called? Is Google Illustrator a thing?
Google Illustrator?
Yeah. I swear there was something like that.
Um, oh, you mean, see, my mind first went to Adobe Illustrator, which is kind of different. Let me think.
Okay, maybe Paint.net is fine. Remember the last time I
Well,
tried streaming Paint.net, it was like a huge load on my CPU.
hmm,
Uh,
yeah. See, now I'm looking at like the Google Drive like drop down menu, but it's kind of shit. It's not
yeah,
organized in a way that makes sense.
I looked on that too, and it's like it looks like there's not much on there, to be honest.
Yeah. Let's see. More from Google. There's just all their AI shit. Oh no, wait, that's from the AI tab. Let's see.
Man, not even PDN works. I'll just use Google Slides.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait.
Hmm.
Were you potentially thinking of Google Jamboard?
No, I tried Jamboard, but then it just brought me to the Jamboard is closing down page. It's not there anymore. It's gone. Jamboard is dead.
Yeah. See, it says it's winding down still, but it's actually
It's gone.
it's been dead for a year at this point.
Yeah. All right. I would stream to Discord, but you can just look at the stream. The lag isn't too
Yeah,
bad.
I actually am.
Does this work? Okay. So the predecessors, they made a whole bunch of things. I'm gonna try to list them from memory.
Hmm.
They made the DWDB221E, as previously mentioned. They made
Yeah.
they made the Seaborn, specifically the Firstborn, which they are um in Arknights. They're a terraforming system that I'll talk about later. They made DWDB221E is called Civilite Eterna in the when they in game. That's what the Arknights. That's what the characters call it. They created
Right.
they created Originium.
I really have to like I really have to like suppress my instinct to say, right, okay, whatever, just
No,
to
you don't have
notify that
to.
I'm like
It
getting all that.
it's like that's conversational skill, dude. You don't have to suppress it. What are you talking about?
No, but here's the thing though, because over Discord, like I say it when there's like a gap in when you're speaking, but over Discord it then becomes I just say it over when you start your next sentence.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. If it's for yourself, then okay. I know they okay. Yeah, and they created um AMA-10, which is Calcit. So the as the timeline will tell you, or do they?
Or do they? Don't.
Okay, so when the predecessors first come to Terra, which is the planet that Arknights is set on, Enfield is set on a different planet. Enfield is set on Talos 2. When the predecessors first come to Terra, they leave behind the firstborn, they leave behind the Seaborn, they leave behind the first Originium, and I think they leave behind the Civilite Eterna as well. The Seaborn, they're like a sea-based hive mind, bacterial colony, nanomachine kind of thing. They're created as like a terraforming system. Though I don't know if they actually ever worked on Terra, or if they were just put there and never used. But they eventually become this destructive force. And Terra already has things living on it. It has the Pharanmutes, which are weird. They're kind of just gods. Like, I don't know. They're like really powerful, these things. I don't know where they came from. I think they were just there. And they have normal animals. Like things that look like dogs, I guess. But they're not, obviously, they're not explained. They've never been explained in Arknights. And oh no. Oh shit. Okay, wait. The things that were on Terra before the predecessors arrived were the Pharanmutes and the TCAS.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I actually swear I had like a Google Slides presentation I made before. It's too late for that. And so after the predecessors leave the first Originium on the planet, eventually the TCAS, which they're kind of like animals, though I think they had some small level of intelligence. They find like one of the TCAS who gets exiled. They like wander into the like mysterious mountain or whatever where they left the first Originium and the Civilite Eterna, and they take the first Originium and they get like ascended to sapience, and they become the first kind of emperor of the TCAS. As well as like the whole TCAS race kind of gets like connected into the Civilite Eterna, and whoever has the Civilite Eterna can call upon all the memories of all the TCAS in history. Turning the Withered Foxy gif back on.
I'm like, I'm like cutting me off and shit.
Okay, I found my my slideshow.
Yeah. Hashtag, yeah.
Masters in Kazdelian history. Oh, I had like a script for this as well. I was going to give this as like a as a presentation on Discord. I was planning on doing that and then uploading it into YouTube onto YouTube as like a video. This was such a bad idea. Holy shit. But this is the slideshow I made for that. It has my
Or
like Arknights profile in it so that you know I'm a year 1 player. Hey there. Hello? Hello?
hi, hello, hi.
Is it
Okay,
is it good now?
yes, we're good now.
Um Man, this is pretty stupid. Okay, maybe a better introduction to Arknights. Um all the races and countries in Arknights, all the countries correspond to real life countries, um, more or less. Um, the Sarkaz
Yeah,
are supposed to be, but kind of, they're very loosely supposed to be um, descendants of the ancient Israelites. Um, it takes some thinking to get there, especially if you're like a brain-rotted gacha game player, to recognize the parallels between Kazdel and Israel. But the Sarkaz are supposed to be ancient Israelites. Um, but all the countries in Arknights are based on real life countries. These are the examples that I put together on my spreadsheet, on my slideshow. I mean, that's Kazimierz is Poland. Victoria is England or the UK. No, it's England specifically because there are different ones for Ireland and Scotland. Colombia is the United States. Rim Billiton is BHP. Um,
I'd like to say at this point that apparently we have our first viewer because they're not. Oh, never mind, they just left.
yeah, no, everyone hates me. So in Arknights, um, Australia is like a mining corporatocracy. Um, Not just a corporatocracy; it's one
Yeah,
company.
that's kind of true.
And you know, it is true now that I think of it. I mean, we are at least an oligopoly, not like a monopoly.
Mm, yeah,
So Kazdel is based off Israel the way the Sarkaz are the ancient Israelites. The Kazdelian language, by the way, I asked Scatological this, and yeah, the naming scheme of the plot important Sarkaz is similar to one dialect of Hebrew, though I can't remember the specific one.
yeah.
And the main thing is I put this in because it says this slide that says Judaism does not have originium. Because I was saying the main difference between the Sarkaz and the Jews is that the Jews don't do magic, like actual magic in real life.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, this is the important slide that I wanted to the the big one that has a bunch of stuff. This is like an overview of the different races of things that live on Terra. This is split between native races and alien races because the native races are the things that lived on Terra before the predecessors showed up and dumped all their garbage there, and alien races are things that came with the predators that evolved into what inhabit Terra essentially naturally now. My YouTube stream has 1 like on it. Was that you?
That was me.
Okay. It's like stock market manipulation. Wow, so wonderful. So
It is. That's exactly what it is.
the creatures native to Terra are the Tikaz, the Franmutes, the Beast Lords, and the Elves. The Elves are created by the Franmutes. The Beast Lords are like ascended animal spirits or whatever. And the alien races are the animals that the predecessors brought to Terra and presumably dumped there after terraforming it so that they could live there. And after the Tikaz ascended to sapience with the help of Originium, the Originium also started shaping the animals with the will of the predecessors, or humans essentially, that created the Originium into an anthropomorphic forms, which is why Arknights, the world of Arknights, is inhabited by, like cat girls and owl girls and wolf girls and snake girls and stuff. So on the right, the ancients are what I've just described. They're the animals that evolved into anthropomorphic forms. On the left, the Tikaz, Sarkaz, which is the common name for the things that were native to Terra and got ascended by the Originium. Sarkaz is actually like a slur, basically. Before, the race was referred to as Tikaz, and they started calling them Sarkaz like as a derogative after it was a war in which another reason why Kazdel mirrors ancient Jerusalem is because it was sieged and destroyed and then rebuilt several times. Brain. You've probably gone to get chocolate milk. Where's your internet? I see your...
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Are you doing alright?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Just see, because I'm listening to you and also listening to the stream at the same time. And like, usually it's simple enough for me to just like filter out your voice on the stream from like 10 seconds ago. But now I'm like focusing on.
Oh, you're
Now I'm looking at
focusing
this
on the
actual like
stream
chart
now.
here. So it's
So when I pause, it takes like 6 seconds for you to respond because you don't realize.
Yes.
Okay, I'll just continue then. I'll just keep going.
Yep.
So, but you can see on the left, some are categorized as Tikaz, while some inside are categorized as Sarkaz, because the ones on the left the ones that are Tikaz and the ones that are Sarkaz, they're all evolved from what are Tikaz and what are called, or what are referred to as Sarkaz, derogator, I don't know, rudely. But the races on the left, the Durin, the Anansa, the Oni, and the Sancta, aren't part of the kind of Sarkaz diaspora. They're regarded as different races, and they have more respect than the Sarkaz. Like, people don't treat them as badly as they treat the Sarkaz. Jews, And the different varieties of Sarkaz are there in the square that's labeled Sarkaz. A lot of like...
Yes, I can see it.
Yeah, everything's based on I mean, all the ancients and the Tikas are all based on like stuff. The ancients are based on animals or sometimes mythological creatures. The Tikas and the descendants are based on all sorts of like mythological beasts and whatnot, like Cyclops, Wendigo. Okay.
Yeah. Well, naturally.
Um. Okay. So the ancients, they're just anthropomorphic animals. Okay, I'll explain the difference between ancients and elders. Ancients are all the races that were brought to Terra by the first civilization, and then gradually they were shaped by the Originium into a human kind of form. But the elders are kind of rarer offshoots that are like, I think they're like, I don't know, more powerful, but I don't know how the power scaling like plays into like the biology of Arknights. I know they're like, you know, higher rarity operators, but like, whatever. They're more powerful, they're rarer. Um
Well, you
and
see what happens is that you get wise, right? And once you're wise, um, you can work out better using your wisdom.
all right, wise guy. Oh, work smarter, not harder.
Exactly, exactly.
All the elders are based on mythological creatures. Like you can see Hippogriff, Kukulkan, Unicorn, Cerberus, Dragon. Well, the ancients are first time chatter. Hello. He said hello.
Hello.
Hello. I can't. The ancient. Are you thinking of Diluc? I swear. Oh shit! I can hear the stream. Is Durin really a Genshin character?
Let's find out real quick.
Holy fuck. Dude, I haven't played Genshin since like 2023. There's so much stuff. The dragon. Do you wanna know what Durin and Arknights
You know,
look like?
from memory, Durin is also like what the dwarves are called in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, they just stole the name.
Okay, when you said, "Oh shit, I can hear the stream," I was
Yeah.
like, I was like the stream and no, I was thinking like, oh, like our stream. No, you're talking about the stream, and I only know this now because I'm listening to our stream. Like, that makes sense.
6 seconds of See, Durin in Genshin. Okay, I haven't been following Genshin at all. Of course, if he's recently released, I would have not heard of him at all. You can see he's short. So they must have taken inspiration from Lord of the Rings as well. Go back to your bunch of text with names. Okay, wait, let me mute this tab real quick. Holy shit. Okay, and the other things here, the alien races, this is just like huge Arknight spoilers. I'm just gonna give them all to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a literal Google Slides presentation on Arknight's lore. That's how serious I am. Master's degree in Arknight's history. There's the first civilization, which I've been talking about. Wait, no, why did I call them first
The
civilization?
stream delay is crazy.
They're the predecessors. Is it? Twitch has been telling me that my stream bitrate has been unstable the whole time, but the delay is only like 5 seconds, as far as I can tell.
Maybe it's just bad for me.
I never finished this presentation. Yeah, my one only has 3 seconds of delay, what I'm seeing. If I'd finished this, it would be like
I'm just gonna reload the tab. Anyway, go on.
25 slides, probably. No, it's not, sadly. I originally wanted it to be, but it's like an impossible
It won't be
idea.
that hard. Yeah.
I'm prioritizing getting like an Enfield video out because it's it's that what the hype train.
Yeah. Hopping on the trend, trying to
The
build an audience,
the
etc. Oh, we have
preservers.
4 viewers now, apparently. Hi, guys.
Hi guys. Wow, awesome. The preservers are I only have 10 minutes. Okay, I actually have to speed up. The preservers are the okay. So the first civilization did a bunch of stuff. The originium, which I've already talked about, is like this living crystal that crystallizes. It destroys physical objects and it turns it into information stored inside the originium. And the originium becomes like a in the game they call it the Empire of Consciousness. It's like a pure a world of pure information stored inside the originium. So the purpose of the originium is to like crystallize the physical world permanently into information, so it can escape destruction by the preservers. I mean, the
Hmm.
observers. The preservers are a different thing. Okay, but before I explain the preservers, I have to explain the sarcophagi, which are like a device that the predecessors created, which you can freeze a person in to keep them alive for a long time or to heal them or whatever. Um, but to supervise the running of the sarcophagi, um, keeping a bunch of predecessors alive for a long time, they created this. They created the preservers, and the thing is, they can't create like a fully AI or a fully computer system to watch over this because it has a chance of being corrupted by the observers. So they had to create a semi-mechanical, semi-biological system where they uploaded a guy into the computer to watch over the sarcophagi. There's only
Okay.
one preserver, as far as I'm aware. Um, now,
It sounds cool. I should have gotten into this earlier.
yeah, the sad thing is that it's a gotcha game.
Hmm. That's true.
Well, I don't even know if your phone can run Arknights. No, the phone that I gave you that's um like being taken hostage by Xiaomi probably can run Arknights. Your framework can probably run Arknights. Um, what was I saying?
But I have to run it on, like, does it have a PC version or would I have to run it on BlueStacks? Because
Uh,
BlueStacks kind of sucks, to be honest.
Google Play Games is an Arknights. It's a Google. It's an Android like a Android emulation environment, but I don't know if it's on Linux actually. No, no, Arknights is gonna get a PC client
Okay.
soon. I just hope it runs on Proton.
Right, yeah.
What's my source
Guy in
for the
chat is asking
score?
for your sources.
I play the game, of course. I also read the wiki. Whole bunch of wiki diving. And
I do think it'd be very funny if you're just like making this all up though. It's like this is what I
it's
think it
true,
should be
dude.
like.
Do you know the guy who makes
I
the?
dreamt this.
Do you know fake lore?
I do not know fake lore.
He just makes fake lore. Like 3 hours of fake
It seems quite self-explanatory,
lore.
yeah.
This guy's like an actual like a genius savant. Like he just goes on for 3 hours, completely original, made up fake lore for Peggle.
Truly are some amazing people in the world. Anyway,
Yeah,
on
I
topic.
never knew any of this fake lore.
We're hopefully going to clear up this board.
Um oh crap.
If I were a creative talent who could make all this up on the spot, I would be doing other things right now. The popular YouTuber that makes real life fake history. Yeah, alt history hub. They're all over the place. Are you still there?
That's a hmm.
I would say Sumo probably knows a lot about that, but no one, I can't make inside jokes on fucking Twitch. Hey there? We have 5 minutes. 5 minutes until the big day. Hello? Easy. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep explaining for the Twitch crowd. All my one viewer. And then on the right, at the very bottom, are like aliens on a different level. We have the observers, which are like the alien threat that I was talking about, which destroy all the civilizations they come across one by one. And then the collapsals, which are like dimensional anomalies that come through a portal from the north. They're both important in other places. And there's the collab operators. I mean the original. I mean Arknights. I don't mean Endfield. An Arknights isn't a turn-based game. It's a tower defense game. I hit my lamp and I said sorry. Um, yeah, it doesn't have very good gameplay. I mostly play it for the lore. Problem with Enfield is that it looks like the lore isn't gonna be as good and the gameplay is gonna be better, arguably, if you care about action games. You watch the anime and you don't remember anything? Arknights has 15 main story chapters. I think maybe around 15 vignette events.
Oh,
Hello, you're finally back?
I'm back. Yes.
And I don't know, 30 or so side stories. The anime only covers like how many chapters? The anime covers like the first 9 chapters of the main story. Most of this is completely unmentioned in the main story. Even less so in the anime, because of course the anime had to cut things out. I'm talking to a one chatter right here, by the way.
I can tell. Yeah.
This is like all the prehistoric stuff that doesn't come anywhere near the anime or the main story. It gets explored a lot in. Oh no! Now that I think of it, the alien stuff. Okay, about the predecessors and the observers. Those are explored in chapters 15 or so of the main story, which the anime, of course, isn't up to. I presume the anime is only going to focus on the main story because they don't have the budget to work on any of the side stories, even though there's so much good stuff to explore there. You could make a anime out of the Laterano storyline or out of the Ryan Lab storyline. Dude, I would kill for a Lone Trail anime. That'd be so fucking sick, dude.
I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. I'll be back.
See you. I have a minute 30. A minute 30 until Enfield. I personally didn't watch the anime. I don't know what happened in the anime. As I presume it's the exact same as in the game story. But I essentially didn't get anywhere close to the modern era of Arknights in this presentation. I started from the very beginning. There's too much to cover. A live action Arknights. I wouldn't, if they made live action Arknights, live action One Piece went like pretty well. So I wouldn't say it'd be horrifying. It could be good. I don't know. There are things that they could do in live action that they don't do well in the current game. Because all the characters are drawn in anime style, you can't display like precise facial features. One of the things is, of course, you never played Arknights. I think I might be the only person here in my stream who's played Arknights.
You mean stream of two? Like
Me, you,
plus
and a
Dark
friend,
OV here.
Dark VDU, the original. No one but me has played Arknights. Blaze is supposed to be Chinese, but you can't tell. I never knew she was Chinese until like a week ago. If you had like a live action Arknights, streams live. I'm so stupid. Let's go. It's showtime.
Near photo, Enfield.
They're gonna play the One Republic Arknights Endfield song, and I'm gonna get copyright claimed.
嗨，大家晚上好。
嗨猫
Hello，
嗨猫，嗨
晚上好
猫，，
欢迎各位来到《明日方舟周末地》的公测前瞻特别节目，我是海猫肉和物。也非常感谢刚才由 Starset 带来的全新曲目，为今晚揭开序幕。
嗨猫
那，今天这个节目啊，对我们来说意义也非常特别。在正式公测到来之前，我们想借由这个机会和各位管理员一起看一看周末地究竟是一款怎样的游戏。你会在这里经历什么？那我们在全面测试之后呢，又做了哪些调整？以及之后它会走向哪里？希望各位管理员在踏上塔维尔之前，先对这场旅程有一个清晰的认识。那也正因为如此啊，今天的现场我们邀请到了 Ra， 还有我们的特别嘉宾 ZC， 来一起和大家聊一聊。那先请二位和大家打个招呼吧。
Hello， 各位晚上好，我是 Ra， 很高兴呢，又终于能在这个时间点上和各位管理员一起并肩前行。
大家好，我是 ZC， 非常感谢两位能够邀请我参加今天的节目啊，也很期待接下来能看到的分享。
欢迎二位，也欢迎屏前的各位管理员，欢迎来到塔维尔这个美丽、辽阔却始终与危机并存的世界。
在100余年的开拓之后，文明环带重新建立起了秩序，但只要把视线移出高墙，你就会发现更多的土地
So hi Mal,
依然是
for
荒
the,
野
for
和
the
未知。
Enfield's new gens who've never played
塔维尔被
Arknights,
灾难一次
hi
次改
Mal
写
is，
但人类
the
从来没有把
Light
命运交出
John
去。
here
他们在危机里继续前行，
is
用
hi
战
Mal,
斗守
who's
护当下，
the
用建设和生产
creative
把文明
director
一点点
and
往
owner
前
of
推。
Hypergriff,
中末地的故
creator
事
of
就发生在这样的世界里。
Arknights and Arknights Endfield. Ra is the longtime level designer working for
当
Arknights,
故事真正开始时，
and
你会在一个完
I
全陌生
don't
的
know
地
who
方
ZC
醒来，
is. I
记
presume
忆
he's
几乎一片
new,
空白。
like a
我记得
creative
是和中
director
国
for
地工业的
Enfield
监
or
督佩里
something.
卡的对话中啊，才得知这里是帝江号，是中国地工业的基地啊，也是管理员之后的指挥中枢。
对的，但帝江号呢，也不只是基地，对于很多干员来说，这里也是他们生活、工作的地方，是你和他们共同的家。而中末地工业本身呢，它也是一个长期站在开拓最前沿的组织。协议原石传送技术、集成工业系统、原石的可控分布技术，以及这个塔维尔唯一的轨道飞行器帝江号，这些源自中末地的技术成果，已经成为了塔维尔未来的一部分。
Okay.
现在呢，随着新威胁的再次
It
逼
looks
近
like
啊，
the
中末地工业也将再
the
次踏
release
上开拓
stream
之旅。
is
而你
more
就
of
是中末
like
地
a
工业的管理员。
full-bodied kind of introduction to the game compared to the
在
beta
长达
streams,
10
which
年
were
的沉睡之
just
后，你再次苏醒，
updating, you know,
你
longtime
会从佩
fans
里
and
卡那里一
players
点点重
on
新
the
了解
state
到
of the
你
game.
的身份和职
This
责。你
is
掌握着原始
for
的
a
权限，
general
也承
audience,
受
and
着
it
他
goes
留
through
下
the
的。
whole game itself.
原来正因为管理员曾一次次把文明从边缘拉回来，也因此一次次付出代价，所以才会沉睡修复自己，等待下一个必须醒来的时刻。
是的。而这一次醒来，你听到的是一个被明确说出口的计划：制造协议核心，把它部署到文明环带的关键区域，去对抗
Hello.
侵蚀、重启系统，让那些被切断的未来重新
I
连
said
上。
for the Twitch viewers
更关
earlier
键的
that
是
we，went
包括将
there.
你唤醒在内，整套计
Unless
划
you were
都
watching
来
the
自一
stream, I
份
don't
名
know.
为
I
0号
explained
委
who
托的
Hi
方
Mal
案，
and
而这份
Ra
委托的委托人正是你自己。至于协议核心具体意味着什么，它也会和后面要讲的集成工业系统紧密关联。我们会之后去专门展开介绍。
Yeah, no,
计划刚刚启动啊，第一站4号谷地就出了一个问题，不仅
Okay.
通信故障正在扩散，枢纽区基地
So,
也迟迟没有
Light
复
John
原，同时呢还检
I
测
should
到
shut
了极强的天使
Well,
能量信
I
号。
mean, I
I was
was
gonna say I
看
should
来
probably
是没有
shut
时
up
间留
because
给管理员好好
I
准
can
备了
watch，
必须立刻
Okay.
去现场稳住局面才行。
Though if you really care about the game,
而
you should
当
be
你
paying
们抵
attention.
达4号谷地时
I don't know，why
最
you
先正面
I was
遭遇
talking
的
about
是一种看似
Light
不像生
John.
命的
I don't
绝对
know,
存在。
dude. It's so
他们
messed
是由
up
不明装
that
置锚点催化形成的天
he
使。
chose fucking Light
虽说天
as
使
his
是
first
被
name, as
制
his
造出来
English
的
first
无
name.
菌，但他们
The
的
whole
行动
time
似乎
we've just been
方
calling
式
him
明
Low
确
Light in
目标
English
清晰
and Haimao in
且前途危
Chinese.
险
And then he comes out like
但
last
很快你就
beta
会
test
发
stream
现
and he
4
says,
号谷地的麻烦
"Call me
远不止
Light,
天
like
使
Light Yagami."
在
That's so
基地的
messed
边
up.
缘还有另外一
Anyways,
股势力正在游走，
Haimao
试探
is the
正在
creative
蠢蠢欲动
director and CEO of
他们就是猎
Hypergriff.
地者，
Um,
猎地者
Ra
并不
is
是
the
一个统一阵营，
longtime
他们
Arknights
是由
level
野鹿
designer.
狼群
And the other
沙
guy
岛
here,
3个氏
ZC,
族
I don't know
组成
who
的
he
武装
is.
团体。
And I was also saying, this
激励者
release
中有人
stream
把掠夺
is
当成活下去的方式，
compared to the beta
也有
streams
人
from
把
earlier,
混乱
which were
当
more
做重
directed
塑
towards
秩序的
Arknights'
机会
old player base and people who
而
are
在4号谷地，
going into
你
the
会
beta
很
test.
早记住
This
一个
is
词
more
涅菲
directed
斯
towards like a general
它并不
audience
是那
as
种
the
单靠
final
蛮力
release
的对
stream.
手，
It's just
更像是
it
把
goes
暴
over
力
the whole
组织起
game
来
and
的人。
everything, not just
它
the
让原本
important
混乱的
update
岩谷氏
details.
族像一支军队一样行动，在失序中制造方向。随着事态推进，你会意识到，哎，猎地者的这次行动并不是偶然。
也就是说，在
I think
4
it
号
was
谷地已经
spoilers.
不是清个怪啊、救个援这么简单了，是有人在借着这个混乱来下一步更大的棋。
对的，对的，没错。所以在4号谷地，你要做的事其实非常清
I
楚，
guess that's their
一边战斗，一边把基地重新运转起来，
their rise
清
as
理
the
侵蚀，
creators.
恢复供电，
Yeah.
建立据点。而集成工业系统也会在这里真正的进入实战。
Oh my god.
让4
I don't know
号
if
谷地
you
重
you
新
saw
的
that
活过来。
there were
但几乎同一时
structures
间，文明环境的
zapping the
中部地
enemies
区也
with
开始出现
electricity.
了异常
This
反
is what
应。
I'm talking about, the integration between combat and the construction and the automation aspects of the game. That's
最
what I
先捕
need
到这些
from
变化的是
Hypergriff in
虎山科学
Enfield.
院。随着你的深入调查，你将继续踏上前往
It
红
looks
山
like
的
from
路
the
程，
beta test they
进
have
入武林
Makes
地
sense,
区。
actually.
在那里，你会第一次
It looks
近
like
距
going
离
the
接触
direction
到
that
红
I
山的科
want,
技
which is good.
以及他们应对侵蚀与灾害的独特方式。
公测版本里，大家能够体验到红山的前2个地图，先对这片区域有个直观了解。但是这只是旅程的前几站，而深层的冲突、更远远的选择以及更广阔的塔维尔仍在前方等待着你，管理员。
Okay, it's waifu
Haven't we met
showcase.
already? Doesn't matter. You'll remember me by this sword and flame. There's no escape! Let that twilight burn! Say, jump! Jump!
Yeah, no, I'm getting like 2 frames a minute from the stream.
Hi, Endman. We meet again.
Twitch stream?
Just call me Yvonne. It's been a
That's
very long time
kind of
since I
weird.
last went out.
Yeah,
Pleasure
this is
doing
this
business
is a me
together.
issue. I
Look
think
at
this is
you.
not a me issue.
Let us dance.
You know, I kind of live in a hole in the ground, so
High hole in the ground.
Hi there. You have the rosy scent of beautiful memories, like an incomplete letter destined for a special place. I wonder where that might be. Choo! Surprise! Hey! Cozy up with gravity!
They're only showing us the women. Of course, they wouldn't
看到这里
ever，
我在
dare to
想啊，
cater to
那
their
他
gay
塔维尔想继续
audience.
往前走，好像确实不太可能只靠管理员一个人啊。那接下来是不是也请2位老师给大家聊一聊我们一起作战的这些干员呢？
yeah, you know,
无论是正面迎敌，还是推进无人区的建设，这趟旅
Makes you
程呢
wonder.
都需要可靠的同伴。
而中末地
when
工
they
业最
release
宝
the
贵的，也
hypothetical
正是这些
live-action
一
Netflix
直与你同
adaptation,
行、一起作战
this
的干
seems to be
员，
challenging
比
to
如刚
play.
才画面里出现的莱万汀、吉尔佩塔，还有伊
Good
冯。
question.
那接下来我们就配合一些实战画面，带管理员认识一下这几位得力干员。
Thorns. He would play Thorns.
Right.
See, yeah.
First up is Levitain. She
know they
prefers
have
doing
a
things her way, makes
more,
decisive calls, and strikes without mercy.
more-
Despite her
a
fragmented
larger
memories,
general gacha
Levitain
game
joined
audience this
Enfield
time
Industries
round.
as an
So
operator
they need
directly
to-
led by the
they need
enemy,
to show-
who fights at the
show
very
off a
front.
lot of
She's a
women.
striker that focuses on dealing
Because
group
to cater
damage.
to the
Her combat tempo is very
misogynists and the
straightforward.
pedophiles.
Keep attacking, creating heat inflictions, and igniting the battlefield.
Hold on. If you
Levitain
disparage them,
basic attack
you're gonna
has up
lose
to
out on the
5
potential
sequences.
audience.
Each hit
You're gonna
deals
lose your
heat
whole
damage.
audience, yeah.
Successful finisher on an enemy deals massive heat damage and recovers skill points for faster skill casting.
让技能循环更加顺畅。
他的
Her
战
battle
绩
skill, Smoldering
I
Fire, summons a
I
magma
like how you can
fragment to
still
attack the
hear them
enemy.
talking in the
At
background, but
maximum
they've just
stacks of
dubbed over
melting
the
flame,
Chinese with an English
Levitain's battle
narrator.
skill deals a huge slash and applies combustion on enemies, further spiking the damage output. Making an enemy
I feel like
combusted
that's,
or
like
corroded triggers her combo
practice, isn't it,
skill,
though?
C.
You can also hear that
This
in like
skill
Nintendo
causes
Direct
fire
and shit.
to erupt from the feet of all applicable enemies,
In the-
dealing tons of AoE damage to
In the
enemies.
direct,
It's
can
great
you
for
hear
clearing
the
up groups of
Japanese
enemies.
narration in the background?
Casting the ultimate Twilight.
Oh yeah,
Let's
yeah.
Levitain summon the
I
Speak
actually didn't know
Ivy,
that. I've only watched like
making
two
her
directs.
attacks much stronger. While the ultimate is active,
What-
Levitain can keep
To be fair,
performing
now I
basic
can't think of any
attacks to
direct
dominate the
examples.
enemy.
So maybe it's only been like something that
Once
happened
combat
once.
begins,
and then
cast Anton
for the
Ekakuri's
most-
battle skills
for the
to
most
apply
part, they're
heat
on the ball
infliction on
about
this
it.
large
I
group of
wouldn't actually
enemies. Right after that, let's control Levitain to attack the enemy and absorb their heat inflictions to build up her melting flame stacks. We then cast Wolfguard's ultimate to apply combustion, then trigger Levitain's combo skill to deal plenty of damage. Next, quickly reposition Levitain and cast her battle skill at max melting flame stacks to deal tons of damage. Finally, cast her ultimate to greatly strengthen her
plenty
basic
of
attacks,
damage.
clear out the enemies, then follow up with an
have
enhanced
you
battle
got plenty
skill
of
for a
stuff?
perfect
deal tons
victory.
of damage.
You know, the messed up thing is that her design is plagiarized from Arknights. There's an Arknights operator that looks exactly
Next up
the
is
same.
Gilberta. As a messenger, Gilberta delivers mail and intel across various bases.
I'm
and
not sure if it really
outposts.
counts as
She
plagiarism.
often travels along the fringes of the civilization band
Well,
and the frontier.
If I don't like how they've done it, then
Gilberta,
it's plagiarism.
delivery is
Dude,
more than a
imagine...
It's a way to rebuild
Imagine
connections.
Being called
She's proud of her
Gilberta?
duties.
Yes, I was gonna say, imagine your friend
In
comes out
combat,
as trans,
Gilberta is a
and you want
supporter
to be
with both
supportive,
arts
but they've
and
chosen the name
physical
of
abilities.
Gilberta.
Enemies affected by arts reactions can be easily crowd controlled by Gilberta.
I want to be
Her
supportive,
skills also
but she's
apply
chosen the
crowd
name
control
Mildred.
effects to
I mean,
enemies in a
seriously,
large
fucking
area.
Mildred?
Gilberta performs ranged attacks that deal nature damage to enemies. Performing a finisher on the enemy recovers Gilberta's skill points to ready her skill casting.
Yeah,
After
I don't
casting
know.
her battle skill, Arcane Staff, Gravity Mode, Gilberta enters a channeling state.
just not a good
Skill will
name.
keep pulling in enemies and deal damage to them. The end of channeling also sets
Yeah.
off an explosion that applies nature
You know,
infliction
she was here
and
in
can
the
be used to
first beta.
synergize
They
with
had
other
chances
skills.
to change her name. They had plenty.
Applying any arts reaction on the enemy triggers
Well, I guess
Gilberta's
no one
combo
said
skill, Arcane
why
Staff
Gilberta.
Matrix Displacement. With a quick casting move, Gilberta generates a gravity pull that traps enemies and lifts them. This can disrupt a group of enemies. Her ultimate, Arcane Staff Gravity Field, creates an anomalous gravity field at the targeted area. Enemies in the area become slowed and take more arts damage. This is an area skill with crowd control and damage buffs. When battle begins, have
narrator,
Gilberta
like,
perform basic attacks.
hesitated.
Just before her final strike, cast Perlica's battle skill to apply electric
sounds like he's
infliction.
getting tired.
Then cast Gilberta's battle skill to pull in nearby enemies. The
I feel
enemies
like
are now
even
corroded.
talking as,
Cast
like,
her combo
fluidly
skill
as he was
immediately to
before.
lift all enemies within the area of effect. Finally, cast her
You think
ultimate
he's
to
like
create the
they didn't
anomalous
pre-record
gravity
this or
field.
anything.
Affected
They
enemies
have been
move much
watching at
slower
the same time.
that take a lot more arts damage. Finally, unleash more attacks on
Too
them
good
to
for that.
achieve an easy
But I feel
win.
like maybe this is just some
The
guy
last
they paid like
operator is Yvonne.
$80 for
This
this.
engineer is a bag of surprises and wild
Let's go on
theories.
Craigslist.
She is currently in charge of researching
We need
ether
egos.
and
We need egos in
light-related
Enfield.
machines.
We need egos.
People are often astonished at her quirky and outright fantastic ideas.
Okay, that was
Yvonne
the,
looks like a laid-back rebel, but nobody
yeah.
will ever doubt her decisions
just had to
and
show her
creativity
ass
in
with
her
camera
fields
from
of
the roads now.
expertise. Yvonne's combat style is straightforward too. She is a striker skilled at solidifying enemies. Her battle and combo skills can quickly apply solidification and give her ultimate energy. Once she casts her ultimate, she becomes the ultimate single-target damage dealer. Yvonne's basic attacks deal cryo damage to enemies. Her finisher attacks also restore skill points. Her battle skill, Berber Bomb Beta, throws a freezing bomb.
Once she uses
When
the
hitting
ultimate,
the enemy,
she
the
becomes
bomb
the ultimate
consumes
single
cryo and
target
nature
damage dealer.
inflictions from the enemy,
That-
forcibly applies
ultimate
solidification,
twice? That's
dealing
really
extra
fast.
damage based on the number of
So
stacks
you can tell I'm running out of
consumed.
things
Having the
like Comic
controlled
Con.
operator performing a final strike on a solidified enemy triggers Yvonne's combo skill, Flash Freezer Epsilon 37. The bot
Epsilon
Frosty Bitey will deal
37.
continuous cryo damage next to enemies while
They
pulling
didn't
them
use
in.
these Greek
When its
characters in
time is
the
up, the
original
bot
game.
self-detonates and applies solidification.
You know, they said
Yvonne's
they said
ultimate
Yvonne has a
cryoblasting
straightforward
pistolier
playstyle.
deploys
That
the
actually
support
makes
bot
sense
Tinkerbella. She also becomes
for
the
a
controlled
design.
operator.
Because
During the
the-
ultimate, Yvonne's
the
basic attack
stupid
will keep
Gooners
getting
will pick the
stronger.
Gooner
At max
characters,
stacks,
and they
her
won't have
attacks
any
will deal way
strategy.
more damage. The final attack of the ultimate also consumes the enemy's solidification to deal massive damage.
You know, That actually, like, it sounds like a joke, but that actually does make a lot of sense.
Let's start by attacking the enemy with Yvonne and wait for an opening.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I would do
Once the
if I
enemy
was
starts using
making
the
a gacha
flamethrower,
game.
have Snowshine retaliate and apply cryo
Like in a
infliction.
game
Then have Yvonne
that's-
solidify the enemy. And
that's
perform
so
a final strike
normal.
to trigger the combo skills of multiple
like
operators.
it stands out when you have Gunnar characters.
After casting powerful attacks and skills, cast Yvonne's ultimate and shred the enemy. The final attack of the ultimate will consume the enemy's solidification to deal massive damage. Attack again to secure the perfect win.
The battle is ended. Let's take a break while we still can.
可能
Well,
大
this
家
kind
We
of
reference
like-
player feedback on
the
various
fuck?
operators during
I was
beta
missing this
test
is kind
2
of like G&D.
and applied
I
a
was
round
like,
of improvements and
this isn't
adjustments to
watching-
operators.
Because I wouldn't know what that is. But no.
As your journey
We're out of views
continues,
again.
you'll meet companions with other styles and combat roles. But as you gain more
Earlier
operators
they
and face
weren't
more
dubbed over,
complex
now they
battles,
are.
team setup might become quite challenging.
别着急，这个呢，
To cater to this issue, we have the Game Tools feature. Open the in-game protosync to use it.
即可以使用了。
Ooh.
Game tools include team setups and combat theory crafting, shared by other admins to help you quickly build a combat team that suits your style. This is like a guide. We can use it, try things out, and gradually arrive at a combat style we like.
To make
As
the
you
game
progress,
easier, we
enemies
removed
and
all the
combat
gameplay.
mechanics will become
Okay,
more
sorry, I shouldn't be
complex.
molding
Game
this out.
tools will give you confidence in testing
This
things
is a
out.
little too much, I think.
They are the sparks, scattered upon Talos 2. Beneath the endless sky.
Sheep.
Across the boundless plains.
Fish.
In the depths of night. They keep watch over the promise made to you.
Bird.
When the fated day comes, and the darkness descends once more. They shall rise to the summons. To stake all they are upon a glimpse of hope. At last, sparks burst into flame. For you
know-
to set ablaze the dawn.
Yeah.
These guys are all really pale and have really smooth skin.
在这
We
段
went
You
through
talking
beta
about the
test 2 and admin
presenters or the
feedback,
characters?
管理员们的
as well as issues we
Characters.
encountered during internal testing.
遇到的各种问题。
Up
Keep in
next
mind
is
that
an
I'm watching
introduction
the
to
stream
key
for your
adjustments
stream.
we've made for the official
一
release.
些比较重要的一部分调整。
The first part are
I
visual
always
effects
make-
and overall
I
performance.
always think about like
We've optimized a number
how
of story
heavily,
cutscenes,
how
map
much makeup
exploration,
he has
camera
on whenever
angles, and various
Heimao
visual effects.
appears on
These
an
include a few
Arknights stream.
changes that look small,
He shows
but
up on
affected
every
immersion.
anniversary stream, of course, because he's the
For
CEO.
example,
And
walking
he's
on
always
snow
like,
during the prologue and environment
yeah,
wetness
he's
effects.
made of plastic.
Puddles,
He's
water
really
feedback
heavily made up
will be
every
more
single
obvious.
time.
When you look outside Dijiang, the atmospheric clouds of the planet are also more layered and distinct.
I wasn't even just like referring to
Quite a few special effects
lack of
received their
variance in
overhaul.
skin tone. Although I suppose that
Sound
is also
conveyance
true.
and audio
They're
effects
all
have
like
been adjusted.
really pale,
Ambient
even for,
feedback
like,
is a lot clearer.
being white.
The sounds of the footsteps can probably let you
Yeah.
know who's next to you.
Anime.
听出来隔壁的干员是谁了。
Some narrative cutscenes got fixed as well. For example, dialogue segments and operator story will no longer be disrupted by memo beacons and other facilities. A few cutscenes in Valley 4 and Wuling have received improvements too. Another key optimization is camera angle. Now, a few environment objects that might block the camera have been made semi-transparent. When moving
It
in these
soothes my
places, you'll
heart
no longer get
see them
frequent changes to
talk
camera
about
zoom,
UX
making map
improvements like this,
exploration more comfortable.
because I really love
The fix will greatly
UX
reduce
design,
visual stress
you
during
know?
exploring.
like
You can now enjoy the world and
It's
read
just-
maps at your leisure.
some games are good games,
Next, let's talk
they just
about
don't treat
combat
you well,
optimizations.
you know?
This time, we have two key adjustments.
It's great when they think about
Firstly,
players
most
playing the
basic
game and just
skills
their
and combo
comfort,
skills
you know?
no longer reset the basic attack sequence. We think this is quite an important change. Secondly, we've enhanced on-screen visual feedback effects when the controlled
See, 'cause
operator gets
everyone
hit,
is always like,
making them look
oh,
more obvious.
visual
These
design,
adjustments will
audio
make combo
design,
skills a lot
design
smoother.
cool looking characters.
More obvious hit feedback
Balance
also
the
helps
combat.
admins react to
But,
situations.
like, I really,
Battle
really
will
care
be more
about UX.
enjoyable overall. Now, let's talk about the early game progress. We've changed authority level requirements for
Yeah,
some main missions and
that makes
optimized a
sense.
few early game experiences
Like
in
poor,
Valley 4.
poor
We
UX
also
like
enhanced
completely
guides for
ruins
a number
everything
of
about
interactables
mainline
in the
Pokemon
world.
games, you know?
Gameplay related to storage crates will get more obvious tips. I've found that those long-ear bunnies that
Well, you know-
lead you to hidden stash or given special
So one thing that
effects, they're
separates
a
us
lot
from our
easier to
predecessors,
spot now.
you know, in
Also,
game design.
we've added the weekly
Yeah,
routine activity for the
literally.
official release. This activity refreshes every week. Rewards include progression materials and the headhunting currency or barrels. Weekly routine is a consistent source for obtaining arsenal tickets for free. This is an all-new source of rewards, especially for Aura barrels. Just as the name suggests, weekly routine tasks are updated every week. The routines will also get new
They're all
tasks
sitting the
that
exact
reflect
same
new
way.
releases. Even if some gameplay elements do not interest you as much, you
Well,
can
it
always
looks
opt
more
to
like,
complete other
you know,
tasks
guy in
for
the middles.
maximum weekly routine rewards. There are a lot of
Something
gameplay
different than
systems.
the others who are
They're
sitting
all
the same
fun,
way but pointing
people
at
might
him.
not be good at all of them. But now, missing certain tasks won't
Oh,
prevent you
he's
from
the-
maxing out your weekly rewards.
He's the
We also
CEO,
made
they're all
many
looking at him.
optimizations to character progression. The overall progression
Yeah.
experience has been
Well,
improved.
now he isn't.
We
Now
lowered
he's
the
in the same
difficulty
way.
for material gathering dungeons. The enemies now can be defeated quickly. Early progression materials have been increased. Endmins can now buy a lot more things with stock bills. The adventure manual and regional development level ups now give more progression materials to make early progression easier for our Endmins.
English narrator.
We also lowered operator and weapon level caps, optimized operator and weapon leveling costs, and reduced enemy levels for high exploration levels and a few energy alluvium sites. World exploration and material dungeons will both be easier. You can farm materials more quickly to invest in the teams you like. The next optimization to talk about is gear artificing. We added a guarantee and improved the overall UI display. Artificing progress is now directly displayed to give you an idea of how much resources you need. Changes have been made to
Like, now he's just
storage crates
directly
you
reading the
discovered during
update log here.
exploration.
Yeah.
To keep it short, crates now give more Oro barrels.
Yeah, this is directed towards beta
Light Jong
players.
really likes his crates.
I know, really loves his
It's a very
crates.
simple idea, actually. We just want our Endmins to have fun with early game and make map exploration a good
Well, to be
source for
fair,
headhunting currency.
You imagine that
We
most
even
of
changed a few crates into
the beta
surprise
players are
crates
catching this live.
that give you
If not all of them.
150 Oro barrels
Um,
when opened. That's very motivating for an explorer.
万一被我碰到，
One may just be hiding around the corner. We want to encourage our Endmins to explore and find these surprises. For hardware performance, Endmins playing on PC will get the 120 FPS option. NVIDIA DLSS Super Resolution and frame generation technology are also supported. Frame generation will give our Endmins even more frames per second for that ultra-smooth graphics. We're also adding experience enhancements for Endmins who spend long hours in the game. Ray tracing has been added to a number of scenes in certain iOS devices. Controller mode for mobile devices has been added too, giving another option to Endmins who seek better controls and immersion. The controller experience has been greatly optimized for various platforms. Some Endmins have to use their PC when they want to play with a controller. With mobile controller support, overall experience for mobile gameplay is improved. This is especially helpful when you need to reposition your operators or quickly react to combat situations. Actual buttons feel more intuitive than virtual ones. You can now explore Talos 2 whenever, wherever, and however you want. I can't wait for the official release. We just introduced a number of key optimizations for the official release. There are plenty more changes that we can't elaborate given our limited time. We'll convey them to our Endmins with our DevCom. We hope these changes will make our Endmins gameplay more enjoyable. Feedback from our Endmins on headhunting is also very important to us. The next section will focus on headhunting improvements for the official release. In Endfield, our banners are divided into headhunting for operators and arsenal issue for weapons. These two systems are distinctive by design. Need operators? Go to headhunting. Need more weapons? Go to the arsenal exchange. Headhunting permits or other special permits acquired from progressing through the game, missions, or purchases can be used in 3 types of banners: New Horizons headhunting, basic headhunting, and chartered headhunting. A number of high-rarity operators will appear in chartered headhunting. Let's start with New Horizons headhunting. For this banner, the required headhunting permits are acquired entirely through gameplay progression. Completing the New Horizons headhunting banner also gives you an operator of the highest star level. For basic headhunting and chartered headhunting banners, Endmins are guaranteed to get an operator of the highest star level within 80 pulls. Also, for chartered headhunting, the rate-up operators of the current banner is guaranteed within 120 pulls.
That way, no one
Additionally, the rate-up operator of an ongoing chartered headhunting banner will also appear in the next 2 chartered headhunting banners after their own banner expires.
Yeah, that's what I was
Banner
thinking.
reruns will also appear in the
Although it's
future,
common
so you can
denominator and
plan
all
your
that.
pulls accordingly. After 60 chartered headhunting pulls, you'll also get a headhunting dossier that auto-converts to a special 10 times permit for the next chartered headhunting banner. Don't forget to use it on time. The official release is also getting the urgent recruitment feature. After making 30 chartered headhunting pulls, you'll also get a free 10 times pull for the current banner. But please note that this free 10 times pull is not counted towards the guarantee. However, if you do get what you want with this free 10 times pull, the guarantee is not affected either. Similarly, these free pulls are not counted towards the guarantee. Given the special occasion of our release celebration, we'll be opening 3 chartered headhunting banners in this order: Scars of the Forge, the Floaty Messenger, and Hues of Passion. And for these 3 chartered headhunting banners of the release celebration, operators from an upcoming banner might make a surprise appearance in an earlier banner too. For example, you'll have a chance to pull Gilberta and Yvonne during the Scars of the Forge banner. Now, back to the Arsenal exchange we just mentioned. Headhunting not only gives you operators, but Arsenal tickets for getting weapons as well. There are many ways to get Arsenal tickets. In addition to headhunting, you can also get them from the credit store, weekly routine, and a number of bundle purchases. You can also get them from the Protocol Pass. Unlike Beta Test 2, the official release also lets you convert Origeometries into Arsenal tickets. To get weapons, you can spend Arsenal tickets to perform an Arsenal issue that gives 10 weapons at once. Arsenal tickets can also be used to directly purchase certain 5 or 6-star weapons. Some in-game features may also give you weapons. Arsenal issue also has a guarantee system. For every issue banner, a weapon of the highest star level is guaranteed in 4 issues. The rate-up weapon is guaranteed in 8 issues. We added something at the 10th issue, which gives an arms offering crate that lets you get a non-rate-up weapon of choice.
They should
After
know
that,
that I'm not
every 8
I'm not
issues
paying
gives you
attention
a
to
rate-up
this
weapon or
goddamn
an arms
project
offering crate
explanation
in
at all.
rotation.
I'm gonna
Every
get into the
investment will
game
be
and
worth
then
its
read the
while.
description for it.
We also went
on the
over our
headhunting
Endmins
page.
Beta Test 2 feedback and extended the duration of the Arsenal issue banners. And for
Yeah.
the official release, these issue
Yeah.
banners will be available in the following order: Smelting Forge issue, Express Delivery issue, and Graffiti issue. Now, let's briefly talk about the Protocol Pass. The Protocol Pass is a milestone system based on daily gameplay and progression. In addition to the basic supply and the pay protocol customized tiers, you can also spend aura geometries to unlock the Originium supply tier that also rewards you with aura geometries. For the official release, we improved protocol pass rewards of various tiers.
在继续往下之想，我们也想说句实话，这段时间准备公测，我们真的很紧张，
我感觉也绷不住了。
是的。一方面呢，是因为周末地终于要和大家见面了。那另一方面，我们其实也总是在想，我们还能为管理员的启程到底多做点什么？
对，所以趁今天这个机会啊，我们也想亲手为大家准备一些礼物，也算是我们的一点心意了。
哦，那你要说这个，你看我发现什么了？
Bro.
对，
Okay, real Arknights fans will get
看到这两个圆盘
the hand of God.
哇，这个完全就是熟悉的手感，熟悉的味道。哇，
看到这个轮盘的时候，我相信老玩家的 DNA 都已经
Yes, bro, he gets it. He gets.
看来今天有
This is the elite ball knowledge, you know, that the veteran players are gonna be all creaming their pants off compared to newbie players that are like, oh, it's just free rewards. What do you mean? They don't know what happens.
上面有很多实用道具啊，这个千金玉、折金票，做张记录都是我想要的东西啊。然后我们会请海猫老师来再转这边的圆盘，来确定咱们的奖励倍数。
If they stop him from doing what he does, I'm gonna cry.
就先请阮老师，
He has to do it.
让我先来。来了！
看一看我们成功的第一步，加油啊，阮老师！
这音票也不是不行吧？
也不是不行吗？
也不是不行吧？
没关系，阮老师，我们要相信
海猫。
对。这个 RA 无论怎么转，我相信老玩家的眼中，在我的这个转盘上只有一种选择，是吧？就是大家都知道，在方舟的话，这个转盘有个规则怪谈，就是当转盘没有被观测的时候，它是有多种状态的叠加态的。但是当转盘出现在节目现场的时候，它的结果很有可能只会通向一个。
我来就是为了看这个是不是真的。两位老师来给他展示一点功夫吧。
我们开始。 这个有点问题，修正一下。这个你的转盘不早熟啊。
此时此刻，
恰如
彼时彼刻。
好吧，那么我佩服了，好功夫啊，一下就赚到了O呢。那么非常感谢我们两位老师，也恭喜我们的管理员了。这次O呢可以直接包括。
This is their fan service. Every stream, every Arknight stream they do this. They bring over to Endfield, and that's awesome.
Let's see.
Attention please. System check. Enfield is waiting on the icon. The men.
Me pretending to understand anything.
Dude, they're doing this shit like fucking Jeff Keighley.
And lovelier with unspeakable menace. Underneath. Dispatch phase now revealed. Supply stage stock renewed, and it gets real. What is the deal? Still kept concealed. Oh, long-eared beast. Oh no, my longer beast. Anchor drop from above. Anomaly, homeland is crushed. Crisis changing.
Bars, trash. This is bars.
Angels are waking up. Let's face it. Integrated industry. Production line set. Everything free. Parts machine.
Guys, we need to pad the stream length. Does anyone have any ideas?
Yeah, but look at the animation style though. Like, unless this is like a, what do you call it? Like a computer generated window facsimile of the real thing. It's also cost like money and time. This is.
It could be. I didn't consider that.
除了跟随主线剧情推进等级和内容之外呢，我们在地图设计中也埋入了大量可以玩的细节。以公测版本开放的50前2张地图为例，它被划分成了多个风格各异的区域。管理员呢，既可以跟随支线任务前进，也可以完全按照自己的节奏自由探索。那接下来就一起随我们看看吧。
Now it's not dubbed.
往前走走看。 哎，旁边有个光点，不行，这个必须要摸一下。
Yeah, what's up with that?
确实，
Bro had to take out the water break.
So
那我们接着
mysterious.
往前走再看。
Yeah, no, he actually he did, yeah.
这就是50乘4K 的效果吗？哇，真的是第一次
4K
看。
4K.
哇， 真的有点震撼的。
不愧是塔维亚第一雄关。
确实这么看非常的细节。不行不行，我们马上得从旁边下去看看吧。
哦，能走进去？
走。哎，这有一个。
哦，电梯，
不
错。
你知道我最不喜欢电梯了。哎
Maybe he
果然是体育生啊。
They took him out of back and shot him like an old
前面有
dog.
个协议传送点啊，我们还需要解开一下，以后肯定要再回来的。
The English
这是我们的一
dubbers
个
like
传送点。
they just kill the old one and bring the new one out of the clone vat whenever they need it.
最后呢，这里再上个主法。
It's like they made a film about that.
新能源主法，
戴博主法。
Robert
刚进
Pattinson.
攻啊，抓攻！这是什么？
这个给大家展示一下我的神秘大工程。
哦
It's like Mickey 67 or
启动。
Six,
游戏里面非常有特色的一个滑索，可以看东西。
那通过监测不同的滑索啊，管理员们可以。
By the way, this game has Death Stranding mechanics. The structures that you build can show up in other players' worlds if they get enough likes or whatever. I don't know. This is the second. No, this is the third Strand type game.
既有功能性又有观赏性。
That does kind of make sense to do with something like this, though.
Yeah, it does.
这个事儿不能细问，但是你说2个小时。
Factory mechanics.
剑锁一石锁。
I think it's really, really awesome.
对啊，啊，这个前面有个小机器人拼图啊，好想拿这 SOS 啊！
不要慌，等会儿下滑索再去摸它。
这又绕远了。
而且这里专门停在了一个我觉得水的区域下来很舒服。
不过确实是一个不错的入城索道，还可以用来送货。
对，还有送货没讲。
Thanks for the follow.
告诉说我们这个下面的水塘里面藏了好东西。
下面好像真的有东西在发光，也看见没？
哦，对，
这是有东西。
Yeah, somebody got a vest from
不行。
For showing his.
For showing people's.
赶紧看看。
Yeah.
聪明的管理员一定想到了，需要用我们的集成工业系统。
Showed people his hidden.
整个水泵。
对，我们要先把
Mickey 17.
抽干了。
Mickey.
整个水泵刚好我包里带了。
I don't think he had 17 of them. That would be kind of freakish.
Maybe it was 17 times.
我们得把水运到一个地方，所以这里必须要拉一条管道出来，对，接到我们的别的系统里面。
17 different
这样
incidents.
还不行，
Or just like
再给它上电，那水泵工作要电的嘛，对不对？
Yeah, okay.
大功告
哦，大功告成。
He managed to pull it off a lot of times before they could catch him.
源源不断呀。
哦。
Yeah, that really.
我们等就
It
可以了。
raises, you know, a big question about
先等一会儿呗。
the competence of our police
要不
force.
先玩点别的，先转一下吧。
Yeah.
哦
A few moments later.
Alternatively, this guy is just really good at public flashing.
哎，怎么感觉这个页面怎么咋感觉好像
这水还
没动啊，
没动啊？什么情况？
什么情况？
想必这个
什么东西啊？
水只有4万的水
，4万单位的水，
一
It's
台水
actually
泵
kind
怎
of
么够
awesome.
呢？
I didn't
这
think
个
that
完
they
全
would
冲不
have
动呀，这咋整？
I didn't realize they would have like you actually have to go into the environment and place
在这里，这不行，
like
给他安排上。
stuff around the explorable map
没想到
to
这边
gather
这么
resources.
多水的吗？
原来是这么解决问题的。
Like goddamn Factorio.
不然怎么太容易拿到就被人
Yeah.
匀一下位置。OK， 这里可以。
话说咱们这真的不算是破坏当地。
Well, this is actually really interesting.
Are we wrecking the
没事，
local
我们抽完了
environment?
最后再给它弄回来了，就不算破坏了呀。
有道理呀。
对，你还可以把精致过的比较优良的
You have
药水
like
灌
an
到
algae system,
亏你想得到。
which is
Yeah.
based around how much damage has been done.
很多
Yeah, like in Factorio when you have like the CO2 pollution map.
哎，等一下，
Yeah.
我感觉这个墙有点不太一样。
有东西。
这个装置代表着前面需要攻击。
哦，摸了，这里面
Illusory wall.
哦，看来真的别有洞天，对不对？
哦，太神奇了，这不是我们的原矿吗？
Strange.
很迷之，还有大号宝箱，还有3个。
哦，前面有宝箱，那这些小怪对不起了。
Oh, they're gonna kill them.
安排一波。OK， 我们先让管理员用一个重击，然后小陈赶紧补上一个技能。这个时候我们稍微缓一缓，按出这个重击之后，管理员摸他一下 ，OK，
It could have just been like rocks.
一个大招，然后能让他掉很多血。哦，两个东西来，赶紧闪开，
好功夫呀，Ra哥。
哦，不行，他们现在这个东西。
I wonder if this is all scripted or if they're just playing the video and they're all reacting to it like in real time.
然后配合俊位的大招， 我们使用它的连接剂，
Uh,
顺便触发并未大招的一个
it's
效果。
probably scripted. This is a big,
它在这个状态
big
有点
announcement, big feel.
这个时候使用大拍的技
Yeah,
能，
okay.
停下来。
Well, they've done it pretty well in that case, because it
然后
feels
小陈一
natural.
个技能上来，
I wish
我们先
it'd
把
be
这
really
只解决
funny if they
那只
just had
可以
like
再
one of the
玩
guys
OK，
pull
小
out their
陈这个大
phone
招
though.
先把这只解决了。OK， 最后只剩一只了，这个手到擒
Like, yeah, I'm just checking my
流
messages.
畅，ரா哥。
Like he opens the game and he just plays on his phone while the other two look over his shoulders.
坐起来，坐起来。
还行还行。
That's what they show.
Only kind of good.
哦，对，我把另一个技能收掉。
这套配对我学
You
会
know, they
了。
don't even have like a phone hooked up to like
这一套属于是我用的比较
broadcast
顺
the
手的
screen.
物理，对，
You
还
just
可
have
以
to
的。
like have a
抓
camera,
牛亲自推荐。
like poorly focused on
过
it.
了好久啊，这个水也该抽干了吧？大力出奇迹啊！
差不多了，差不多了。你看，哦，看这里面真
Holy
的
shit!
水好像真的全部抽干了耶。
哦，我害怕，我们在往下看的时候，不会有人把我们踹下去吧？
没事，我不会踹
This
你
is
的。
crazy.
没事，现在我们缺一个光头的 NPC 啊。
Yeah, I don't know how big your delay is. Last I checked, it was only 2 hours,
这
but
个
they
是我
got
们
to the
游
part
戏
where
里
they
面
like
的
drained the
可以
pond
用
empty.
射流无人机交互的一个玩意儿，大家看一下。
哦，圣母武陵城新解锁的一个互动道具。
Oh,
They
okay.
do not have this
大家可以
in
在里面
games,
尽情
bro.
地
What
进
the
来
hell?
探索里面的
This is
宝藏。
actually crazy.
这里面有很多东西，很多层，可以慢慢玩。
Where you have to use your factory to like open a door or something.
哦，等一下，什么情况，饶哥？
哎
That's creative.
哎呀，我先跑一下，先跑一下。哎呀，啊，这不行啊，这个。总不会是我操作问题吧？这个总不会是操作问题，要不然提升练度。应该不用吧？哦，有办法了。我们游戏其实除了提炼度之外，还有一个办法能解决这个问题。哦。
Yes. Wait.
看我们的解决方法。
虽然不知道是什么，但我开始笑了。
这里放了很多塔。
Yes. Yes. Yes.
天使们，你们可识得此阵。
This
没错，这塔一圈绕一圈的，这就是朱墨地工业真正的。
This is what I
I'm just at
need.
the part where he died.
Okay, you're gonna see soon. This is what I needed from Enfield. This is the #1 thing that I needed to see Hypergriff do about Enfield. When you have a factory game and an action RPG put together in the same game, you need this cohesive gameplay where you can use what you develop in your factory complex in the real world while exploring. This is peak. This is like, you know why I love Metal Gear Solid 5 so much is the feeling of building up your like PMC and calling in, you know, helicopters to support you in the middle of battle. It feels like you're actually creating that like, you know, organization. This is like bigger than that to me. The ability to connect your power grid to these turrets and use the turrets to fight enemies, that is like, that's what I need from Enfield. They've won.
关于集成工业系统，这次我们也制作了一个小短片，大家一起来看一下吧。
Yeah, it does seem cool. I mean, like, when I was playing Metal Gear Solid 5, it was I never got to use like well, got to. I never used the airstrikes fire points, so it just like stuff like
I didn't really
it
either.
was like
Except
yeah, you have all these buttons, but
having them is enough. Knowing that you can is like enough to me. I'd never really used them either. I think the only time I actually used the helicopter airstrike was do you have the heavy duty unit side operations?
The best varieties, airplanes,
oh yes,
and
yes.
drones.
Yeah, I forgot to take like a grenade launcher, so I had to call the airstrike in to bomb those
From the
guys.
rustling to the dinner table, from the orchard to your eyes. The
You can just
quickest
knock them
way to
out.
Satisfy your palate. Freshly delivered.
I think I didn't
just
have, like-
taste and enjoy.
I was like a noob.
AIC Factory. With these flavors, we shall
Well,
satisfy the
You know, but it was fun.
Administrator Authority level verified.
Yeah.
AIC Factory officially deployed. Outpost basic needs fulfilled.
The only kind
Production
is it's
efficiency
like
is at
instant comedy
300%
every
of
single time,
pre-deployment
because like the
levels.
camera,
Damaged
and then the like
vehicles
notion
and
it coming up on
machinery
them.
repaired. Power supply
Yeah.
network optimized. Post-deployment operational efficiency is stabilizing at
Sweet face, it's
120%
like,
of early estimates.
You know,
Modular
you
and
are
agile
the vector
production
of violence.
deployables are
Just
the
never
next step of
Just to see all these
industrial
guys getting
evolution.
knocked down.
I've never thought about it
AIC
until now.
Factory. With technologies
Does
we
he?
shall
Does
build
it
the
come back to
future.
him, or does he like equip a second one?
Enfield Industries Company is currently seeking talented individuals if you are studying civil
See, because they
engineering,
showed us like
smart
thinking
construction,
off and powering
geological
down.
engineering, automation, smart devices and
Wait, it feels like it would be
systems, robotic
expensive to keep
engineering,
making
industrial
more.
intelligence,
Exactly.
biological
But
engineering, chemical engineering and
at the same
technology,
time, it's never
environmental
shown
science
coming
and
back to
engineering,
them.
materials science and engineering, or food engineering, please get in touch with us.
Well, I guess they were trying to replicate the feel of using like the Nikita missiles.
Holy shit, they
For
moved.
Enfield,
Right.
carrying out exploration,
And they're dubbed again.
development, and production on Talos 2, and leaving behind a useful legacy is very important. This is why we designed the AIC factory.
Dude, their set
You can
design
use
budget
AIC
is fucking
factory
huge.
facilities to create your own automated production lines. Start with
Maybe
simple
they have a,
lines and gradually
Maybe they
expand
just
them
like
to
have like a
large
set
industrial
amount, and then
complex.
they just go out into the
Once it
field to
starts
collect them
working, the
afterwards.
AIC factory will endlessly produce
Yeah.
gear,
You know,
No, but you
medication,
get like an
and other
infinite number
materials
of
to
them
support exploration and combat.
in game.
yeah, just an
We also know
abstraction.
that
Don't
some
worry too much
engines
about
have
it.
quality of life features.
I mean, ignore the fact that
Progressing
literally
through
everything
the
else
game
does have
system.
costs involved with
You can
using
treat blueprints as verified
like
AIC
at
solutions.
deployment.
Yeah.
With blueprints, you can quickly build, copy, move, and delete entire production lines. This feature will let you place massive AIC factories in no time. You can use simulation tutorials to learn about the production logic, then deploy functional lines with a single button. Once you get the hang of it, you can save your own designs
I
as
really
blueprints
hope
for
that, like-
reuse, and even share them
Like
with
how in
other admins.
Factorio and Satisfactory,
We hope to share blueprints with various
the
admins
factory
and
kind of
discuss about
becomes like an
designs that
obsession.
peak efficiency.
I hope that
Or even
I hope
peak
the same
clowning.
happens
But
in
do
Infield,
send your
honestly.
fantastic
Like,
blueprints my
do
way.
it for the factory
Having
kind of
everyone discussing
mindset
and
starts
sharing great
appearing.
ideas is what we want to see. As for the ultimate factory solution, we're
That feels like
counting
an
on our
inevitability.
admins to figure it out. As you continue to explore, Enfield will also set up outposts in various regions. These regions may have unique features that affect the looks of the AIC factory. For example, Wu Ling is a land of mountains and flowing rivers. The factory will revolve around pumping and processing fluids. Mass production of a special material called Zeronite will also become possible. I really like these outposts with their unique features, landscapes, and demands for goods. In the process of designing various AIC factories to meet their needs, some focus on producing combat gear and medication, while others support trade and regional development to drive outpost growth. Even within the same region, different admins bring unique ideas,
I'm honestly worried
resulting in
that
vastly different outposts.
like someone on the first day of the game is just gonna
Automated
find
production,
the
regional development,
the
and
best-
industrial evolution based on local geography. Building the AIC factory
fuck
is a
was that?
step-by-step process.
someone's gonna
We
find
hope
like
the
the
AIC
best
factory
factory
experience will let
out
our admins realize
factory
that this
what's
is
it
more
called?
than just automation, but a major force in transforming
Factory,
the whole of
like-
Talos 2. We just revealed the tip of the
Damn.
iceberg. As for the stuff that lies in
I can't
store,
remember
I
the
think
word.
it's best we leave it for our
Anyways,
admins
I'm
to
worried
discover.
that people won't be
Besides,
able to
the core
create
feature
their
we
own
just
factory
introduced,
because they'll just
the
be
game has
a
tons of
fully
interesting
optimized,
content that await your
theoretically
discovery.
perfect factory out there.
This includes operators' narrative events. On the
so I
day of
guess
official release, the new
people's
narrative event
will
for
have
Lave
different
Tank
production
by Fire
goals.
Consume the Ashen Past
I
will
really
also
hope
become
that
available.
that doesn't become a
This story
thing.
shall start from your first meeting with her.
Mm,
Open the
yeah.
stone gate of the ice fields, follow the traces,
Because
and approach the deepest
in
recesses of your
Enfield,
memories.
your
The journey is more than
area
just
for
battles.
building is just
While
a flat
journeying
square,
across
while
Valley
in
4 and
Industry
Wu Ling,
Satisfactory, for example, you
can
have
also
world
capture the
generation, which
landscape you
randomizes
saw
stuff.
along the way and take photos of moments from your adventure. You
Yeah.
can even take photos to complete missions and earn rewards. From the mysterious results of AIC factories to quirky interactions, you can capture it all. There are also places with details that calls for a closer look. Like that final door at the River Bandit Cave. There's actually stuff inside. The research center also has an ordinary-looking phantom wall hiding a mysterious bookshelf. It awaits your discovery. Future versions will also have a lot of interesting features. Let's look at some of them right now. Exploration can be tiring. Our admins can return to Dijiang whenever they want a break. While aboard Dijiang, you can interact with operators. The ship also has functional cabins where you can link up with other admins, showcase your achievements, trade elastic goods, and even dive into a mysterious realm to explore and hunt for treasure. I really like this place. The journey may take us to distant places, but we need a place to call home. We're adding clue collection to the reception room. Admins are welcome to send and receive clues to each other. This looks super familiar,
This is an
doesn't it?
Arknights feature. The
While
clue
walking
collection.
around Dijiang, you might catch your operator lounging and resting. It's a vibe I want to be a part of. Besides exploring mysterious realm on board Dijiang, we also prepare several main gameplay features for our admins.
刚才一口气看下来，感觉内容量好大，有点要信息过载。
Now suddenly the narrator is gone. They're not dubbed anymore. What is going on?
像干员叙事活动啊，我们也是
First time chatter.
空测当天
Hello.
会开放
Hello.
蓝卫和蓝万青的。
Everyone's the
公测
first
后
time
呢
chatter.
会陆续
This
开
is the
放
first
第二
time
配
stream.
Yeah,
一
I
冯
know.
的叙事活动。
通过这些故事，又多了一
How
个
are we
了
doing?
解的干员，也能慢慢的拼出他们各自的立场。
I'm so excited for Enfield. I've been following this game since like 2023.
看到了之前没有太见过的新内容啊。
When I was showing like the very first trailers to my friends,
给管理员们介绍介绍呢。
it's
这些老师很细心啊，这个当然
what an incredible journey, guys.
Let's start with Etch Space Salvage. Use the spatial
is gonna be
device
like
or D-jump to
annihilation
enter
missions
it.
where the main
Explore different
reward
areas
is
and
the
complete
headhunting
various
excursions.
commissions. Collect gatherables and ores to improve your exploration capacities. They are also exchangeable for ore barrels. Next is our Umbral Monument that offers a series of rather difficult challenges. Unlike Beta Test 2, the Umbral Monument is now a permanent feature and we added time challenges to it. Complete the goals within the countdown to earn even more ore barrels. Meet the requirements to earn engraved medals, and then trim it. Rules for normal mode have been improved to let you bring tacticals into the challenge. We hope this will get more admins to attempt these challenges. The final permanent feature is Delver of the Cryptic with spatial sets of challenges. Each spatial set has a number of protocol spaces. Complete them to get a one-time reward of ore barrels and progression materials. Meeting certain requirements also gets you an engraved medal. It doesn't matter if you want to explore and loot, fight a tough battle, or solve puzzles. There's something for everyone. All admins are welcome to take up these challenges.
How does a mountain herb become Jinsao drink? Our story begins when the morning sun pours upon Hengshan.
Bro, what the
and
fuck?
stirs the local flora awake. Jinsao is the essential
They're
raw
running ads
material
for
for this
lore.
beverage. To improve
This is how
production,
advanced the
the
capitalism
seed
is
picking
in
unit
China.
will nurture wholesome seeds raised from wild stock.
Well,
There,
now I catch up to this stream.
planting units will
Yeah, I
raise
see.
every seed
Wait, this is
perfection.
That's a pretty good bit, though.
yeah, this is crazy.
The shredding units then convert plant matter into fine
This is
powder.
apparently what we're going to be doing with the
When mixed
factory
with water
complex. We're going to be
purified through Hengshan's
be doing
unique technology,
outsourced tea production
forms
work
an
for a
aqueous
tea
mixture
production for a tea company.
which undergoes a final refinement to yield a pristine solution.
Dude, it's crazy that they just made an
Precision
ad
filling and
for their
packaging are
stream.
subsequently carried
for
out
in-game
automated
product.
production line. Instant and
This is a good
sustainable
bit.
recovery.
You have to, you have to.
Jinsao drink. The travel companion you can depend
Yeah,
on.
okay. Damn.
Talos 2 is a pretty big place. When are you setting off? Wuling Travel Service, your one-stop
There's
solution for
another ad.
a perfect adventure of Talos 2. I know the
I'm-
entire
okay,
place
I'm
like
gonna
the back
rewatch
of my
stream.
hand. I've been in the pioneering business for years. Need to reach a precipitous vantage point, but couldn't figure out how. Not a prop. I got the perfect workaround. In for the thrill and suspense.
Are you up to
We
this
got
yet?
those
This
options too.
this
Fun and
this
satisfaction
lady's Chinese
guaranteed.
accent is so funny.
See that?
Oh,
Living,
no,
breathing
no.
ecology. You won't get this
Dude, my
anywhere
Wi-Fi is
else.
fucked. It's not fucked enough. Okay, no,
Weapons,
it's good.
gear, local
Like, I was
produce.
gonna say, it's
You
not
got a
fucking
need.
enough that I
I
need to
got you
disconnect and
fixed.
reconnect.
Don't worry about
Exactly.
angry pieces of
That's
local
bullshit.
geology. Delivery is guaranteed upon payment. Naturally, good stuff costs a bit of a premium. Food time, and this is where the magic happens. Wuling Travel Service. Fun plus the best is the bad on board. Yum, yum. Super rich protein spiced up with all natural condiments. A single bite is all you need for this gastronomic ecstasy. Wuling Travel Service. Your bestest travel companion in Talos 2. Service begins once you leave the door. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Welcome back, Enmins. Having introduced our official release content, we'd like to invite you to join us for a glimpse of the future of Talos 2. The story of Valley 4 reminds us that some factions are already testing the fringes of the civilization band. On the eve of an even larger blight disaster, our Enmins are quickly led to Qingbo Stockade in the outskirts of Wuling City. It's a place where conspiracies stir. As the story progresses, you suddenly lose contact with Supreme Chief Tong Tong of Qingbo Stockade that you met and befriended earlier on. Meanwhile, you receive news of Bone Crushers suddenly appearing near Qingbo Stockade. With so many things happening at once, you're forced to head to Qingbo Stockade to check on Tong Tong, as well as the local situation. An old friend who disappears and Landbreakers showing up. It doesn't sound like a coincidence. And once you step into Qingbo Stockade, you realize that the situation is far more complicated and dangerous than you expected. Things that transpired in Qingbo Stockade won't stop there. As you press forward, you learn that even Wuling will not be safe in the face of the Blight Tide. This boundary bastion of peace and order will face its own trials. The story will continue. Your choices will be crucial, Enmins. The path ahead will open up more regions. You'll also be able to meet more companions to fight along your side. The next 2 version updates following the official release will come with a new map to explore and discover. Hence, Tong Tong of Qingbo Stockade will be a key character. What will be her choices? How would she choose to fight alongside our Enmins? Her story is really something to look forward to. And do keep following our updates.
说到新伙伴和新道路，其实从预约开始到现在，这段旅程一直有许多管理员陪着我们。在这里呢，也非常感谢每一位管理员的关注与支持。明日方舟周末地目前已经达成了全球3500万的预约里程碑目标，同时呢，全球官方社媒的关注奖励也已经全部解锁。
5星干员骤雪、20张基础寻访凭证、5星武器、终点之声等全部里程碑奖励，会在公测开启后，通过邮件内邮箱发放给每一位管理员。我们也会在近期正式开启预约下载，管理员们可以提前做好准备，等到公测开启后的第一时间内直接进入塔维尔。 在正式踏上塔维尔之前，我们还为管理员们准备了一份临行清单。哈，没错，预售卡活动临行事项已经开启，在物资中心最多进行10次抽取，必定获得5星武器钢铁鱼鹰。
欢迎管理员邀请自己的好友一同助力。
是的，期待大家的参与哦。为了给管理员多准备一些后勤支持啊，这一次我们的朋友 SK Port 也为大家准备了不少活动与公益支持。首先呢是下载福利。 预下载开启后，管理员们前往 SK Port 下载明日方舟周末地，就可以解锁千金玉、SK Port 外观等专属福利，并且呢还能参与额外的抽奖活动。
You know, I had like a run-in with maggots not long ago. Cause like I put the garbage in the bin without a trash bag.
另外 ，SK Port 也将即将推出管理员工作记录手册，大家可以用它来记录自己在塔维尔的探索经历与重要瞬间。 同时呢，也能领取对应的千金玉奖励哦。除了这些福利啊 ，SK Port 还准备了不少实用的游戏工具，希望能帮助管理员们在探索、规划和日常体验上走得更顺一些。管理员，欢迎登录 SK Port。
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
This is Metal Scar Radio. 6 months on air, 0 days legal. Right, Chicha. Wow. You're hopeless. Well, then this one's for you, my friend. No clue what's next, but guaranteed your moms will hate it. And we got letters about music. Even when order smothers the sky, rhythms still punch through the concrete. No aesthetic comments, but if you can still hear an attitude, you're not completely lost. Any melody on our airwaves? At least it's unapproved.
Didn't say anything.
Damn it, they're here.
No.
Metal Scar
It's just
radio,
like a
wrong
weird,
frequency,
a weird
red texture.
sequence. I don't know what to say, man.
Don't panic if we go silent. We'll annoy you again. We'll just switch channels.
刚刚我们似乎接入了一段神秘信号，还听到了来历不明的石音。
看来是误打误撞接入了铁痕电台的频道。这
Yeah.
个神秘电台里啊，可藏着不只有这一点内容哦，还有更多惊喜，就留给管理员们亲自用耳朵去探索。
来到漫画方面，以佩丽卡为主角的故事《诺言》即将和管理员们见面。10年前，小佩丽卡跟随着管理员来到中末地学习与生活的点滴。聪明的小佩丽卡在地江号上与管理员和性格各异的中末地干员们碰撞出的各种趣事儿，也为当时处于紧张备战期的地江号带去了难得的活力与生机。他的梦想，管理员的期望，相信都能在这段故事
It
中
streams
找到
over
答案
in like
请大家敬请期待。
8 or so
以
minutes.
及明日方舟官方4格漫画123罗德岛与周末地联动的特别短篇漫画456周末地也要快上线了，究竟会碰撞出怎样的混乱与笑声呢？准备好迎接这场欢乐风暴了吗？
此外，还有 Q 版多格漫画《加油吧，中国地》，这是一部轻松搞笑的日常作品，带大家换个角度感受地江号的日常生活。或许大家能在这部漫画中感受到与游戏中不一样的中末地干员哦。
说到视野啊，周末地的旅程从一开始就不只是局限于脚下的这片土地，我们一直希望能和大家一起把目光一次次的投向更远的地方。
而这一次啊，我们想做的可能比之前都更加远一点，把探索的方向指向了星海。我们将在1月16号开启捐与明星共赴星海的特别网页活动，管理员可以通过网页登录的账号确认登记信息。凡是参与登记并在公测后创建角色的管理员，你在中末地中的昵称和 UID 都会被刻录进特制的协议原石模型里。
最关键的是，这个承载着大家名字的协议原石将会跟随卫星一起离开地表，被发射至太空。
我的名字真能上太空吗？这是在宇宙里留下我们共同的坐标啊！这样的想法真的太浪漫了，绝对会成为我们最独一无二的经历。
是的，我自己啊也一定会参加。小时候啊，仰望星空，总觉得那片宇宙遥不可及。现在能有这样的机会，用这样一种方式，感觉我们和星空的距离真的被拉近了一步。
我当然也会参加了，而且我觉得最重要的是，这次是和所有的管理员们一起参加这个活动。想想看，我们的名字将共同跨越天际，走进星海，这不正是最棒的同行吗？我们再次诚挚地邀请每一位管理员参与，让我们一起见证这个名字走出边界，迈向星海的时刻吧。
接下来，我们想跟管理员们分享一些联动活动的情报。为了丰富管理员们的体验，也希望能在不同的场景里和大家相遇。明日方舟周末地将与世界各地的品牌展开多项合作，来一起看看吧。
What the Dude, what?
Holy fuck. Shit.
Endfield 更多合作细节，我们会在后续陆续与大家分享。管理员们可以关注官方社媒查看详细联动情报哦。
About every single one of them. They have to like rapid fire them during the live stream. The beans. The beans. They're official.
I'm back. Yep, I'm back.
“欢迎回来，管理员们！全新的吉祥物生活账号龙泡泡和山团团正式上线，和龙泡泡、山团团、山山兔一起度过轻松愉快的日常吧。
接下来这一条，我知道很多管理员会特别期待。中末地工业也将迎来自己的实体化。我们与星环重工的联动带来了2款巨能构件系列的发光摆件。
能看到有原石抑制器与协议核心，以及集成工业设备盲盒。重工协议的 A、B 组带上原石抑制器，投放协议核心，摆上基建设施，管理员们在家里也能体验集成工业系统的筹划乐趣了。
在手办方面，中末地的第一批1:7比例的手办即将登场，干员陈千羽、佩丽卡、伊冯都会以精美的实体造型与大家见面。我们会在未来陆续公布各个企划的详情，各位管理员千万不要错过哦。在此基础上，精彩仍在延续。这一次，我们还将中末地的周边带到了世界各地。明日方舟中末地主题周边快闪店将于1月24日至2月8日在美国、法国、日本、韩国同步开启活动。更多详细信息，大家可以关注官方社媒查看最新情报哦。
没有办法参加现场活动的玩家也不用担心，中末地的周边商品也会陆续上架 Griffline 官方周边线上商店，
大家可以关注网店账号前往商城线上选购哦。哎，到这个时候，我得替咱们的观众朋友们多问一句了，你说咱们中末地的直播会不会再有一轮转盘环节？
那必须的呀！你看台下那2个转盘，等了半天了，赶紧上来吧，是吧？再走一趟。
对呀对呀，我刚才就已经看见工作人员在里面偷摸摸的准备了，正好现在可以端上来了。
哦，原来已经早有准备了，不愧是你。好，辛苦了。
Oh, they're doing enough for what?
啊，看看熟悉的感觉啊，又来了。那么我们就不卖这个关子了，我们还是要请2位老师来转动我们命运的转盘。
Lucky Strips either. The original Arknights one, there's another one.
我先整一
goes
个
deeper.
热身。武器检查单元，
I
也
don't
是有
know
用的。
that's
总的来
true.
说，
啊，阮老师什么情况？怎么变成武帝呀？那么这个
没事，还有这位呢。
啊，要请我们的海猫老师了。好，我们先放在这里吧，太累了是吧？
Because ZC the whole time he's been calling the other two 老师 which means teacher. He's using it as like an honorific for the other two because
不要停下来呀！
he's like
奇迹太厉害了，太厉害了，居然有奇迹！
This is like the junior.
哦，没事儿，既然奇迹发生了，
Yeah.
那我这边感觉上面这些东西好像似乎有一点不够尽兴啊。
Well, you know.
难道说您的意思是？
No, actually, I
一
have
个
any
小奇
comments
迹
to
吧。
make on this.
程序的痕迹加1。
It's like if, you know, Jeff Keighley had like 2 up guys and they called him Master.
太厉害了！我们的 Running 老师给我们增加了一份福利啊，存续的痕迹高级培养材料。
既然 Ra 都演都不演了，那我想必也要告诉大家我的真实身份。其实我不是海猫肉和，我是塔维尔金玉王，还有高手。我要为各位管理员献上另外1000金玉的祝福，没想到还有管理员的开疆扩土，献上一臂之力。
天哪，那2位的手太快了，我都没有反应过来啊！哎，不过既然是为了给咱们的管理员们发福利送祝福，那我的态度只有一个了，非常的欢迎啊！那么感谢各位老师啊，也恭喜我们的管理员们。那我来帮大家确认一下，第2轮的抽奖最终结果是1005个千金玉、6000张折金票、30张初级作战记录、30个武器检查单元、5个协议龙柱、5个协议圆盘，以及1个存续的痕迹。再次恭喜各位管理员们，还是要记得提醒大家，记得兑换码领取哟。不过说真的，除了这种抽奖啊、看运气的好事，我们公测版本是不是也多多少少都给咱们的管理员多准备点实实在在的福利呢？
We actually want our Endmans to start their journey comfortably. So in addition to what we said, where players can get 4 New Horizon headhunting 10 times permits by progressing through the main mission, the New Horizons
The dog
headhunting
just, like,
also
shows up
means
all of
one
a
6-star
sudden.
operator, and a New Horizons
so
weapon
weird.
supply where players can receive a 6-star weapon from a special list. We also prepared beginner sign-in bonuses. Sign in every day to get up to 12 chartered headhunting permits.
Maybe it's not like a real
6-star
guy. It's
operator
like
Ardelia and 6-star weapon
AI
drones in
generated
Starry
audio,
Beach.
right?
Additionally,
It's
there will
like
be
a
a permanent
problem.
giveaway event. As you gain authority levels, this event gives you another 40 basic headhunting permits,
You know, earlier when
4,000 ore barrels,
They got
and
out
the
of
curated weapon
wheels,
supply that
and they
lets you
just
get a
moved it back to
6-star
all.
weapon of choice from a
It's
specific
like
list. Don't forget what we just mentioned. All the
It's
pre-registration
like game
milestone
shows when they're
rewards
like,
are
you know, if
unlocked,
you can do
and
this
they
right, you'll
include
give
20
X
basic
amount of money
headhunting
to
permits.
charity.
Once the official release launches, the chartered headhunting banner will
But then
also have
they'd end up
headhunting
doing it
sign-in
anyway.
events for their banners. Every headhunting sign-in
Okay,
gives
they're
5
giving to charity.
headhunting permits for that
It's
banner.
just like
The release celebration will give a total of 15 headhunting
Well,
permits
I'm
this
drawing
way.
a comparison. Okay?
This adds
It's
up to
like that.
135 pulls in addition to 6-star operator Ardelia, the 6-star weapon Dreams of the Starry Beach, plus 2
Yeah,
6-star
they wouldn't,
weapon
like,
selection
hold the
crates.
charity
Our
money
Endmins will
hostage.
be really
That would
getting
be
a
really
mighty
bad
boost
for
for
their
their
bad
journey.
luck.
And that's just the release celebration bonuses.
Well,
The
exactly.
game itself will have plenty of
I
other
think,
rewards and freebies to claim.
Oh, what
We
was this?
briefly mentioned some of them earlier on. For example, storage crates you discovered during
I think it was a
exploration
situation where
now
someone
give
actually
more
did do
Ouroboros.
that, like, properly,
Protocol
and they
passes a lot more
immediately got
generous,
called
too.
out on it.
We also expanded the means of getting more Arsenal tickets. Besides the existing sources, Arsenal
Chatter's
tickets
asking,
can also be
why do you
acquired
want
via
that
weekly
male
routine
gameplay
or exchanged
wise?
with Aura geometries. Acquisition of limited time banner resources is also optimized.
I want to build a physical
The
team
weekly
first.
routine we mentioned lets you get some Ouroboros and Arsenal tickets. At the quota exchange, Endmins had to spend bond quota to get 5 chartered
think he's,
headhunting
he's
permits.
gonna-
They
I
can
don't know
now
if
be
he's
acquired
gonna
by
be chartered
spending AIC
headhunting
quota
after
now,
phase 3,
making
or
them
if he's gonna
easier
be
to
like
get.
a-
This item is also
like an
refreshed with the
Arknights
start of every
Endfield.
chartered headhunting
If he's-
banner.
if he's like a
Our
later
Endmins who
chartered
keep playing will
headhunting
naturally
operator, I might
acquire
as well
these
just go with
resources
one.
over
That's
time, a stable source to keep our Endmins assured. And
Let's
since
go
we
team
don't want our
first.
Endmins to miss anything,
Just snake
we
line.
made a special
Just go
page
team
in the game
first,
to
huh?
highlight
To be
these
honest,
free
I don't really
bonuses.
want him that
Visit
much.
the page anytime.
There's like a better
No one's
operator
going
that
to
comes
feel
around
lost
who's
again.
like original. I would
We
really
hope these
prefer that.
changes will
I
make
don't-
every
I don't
Endman's
really
journey
want
on
any of the
Talos
Arknights
2,
operators,
whether it
because
be
I
filled
have
with
no
exploration,
I have
combat,
Surt,
or construction.
I have
a more comfortable
Angelina, I have
experience.
Ayasiala, and I have
说到这
Helga.
儿啊，也
Yeah,
差
I
不多
have
到
all
了
of
该
them
说再见的
already.
时候了。今天真的非常感谢各位管理员，抽出宝贵的时间来看这场前瞻节目。从最初的构想到即将正式与大家见面，这条路并不算短，也谈不上轻松。很多选择，很多取舍，都是在反复
But to
推敲
catch
中
more,
完成的。
yes.
而能走到现在，
Point of
离
gacha
不开
games.
各位的耐心与等待。
也正是因为有管理
哦
员
哟，
一点点把幻想落到现实里的这个过程，才有了意义。
作为一路关注过来的人呢，我特别能理解这份重量。每一个决定背后都是希望把
Dude,
最
I
好
was
的体
probably
验带
there
给大家
before。this guy.
周末地呢还在继续成长，公测并不意味着一切已经完成，而是意味着我们终于可以把这个世界交到管理员手中，在你们的探索、反馈与陪伴中，让它变得更加完整。
我们会继续努力，把更多故事、更多回忆、更多值得停下脚步的瞬间带给大家。
管理员，周末地已
No
经准备
release
好
is
了
not，release
我
level.
们塔维尔再
This
见，
is just like
拜拜，拜
War
拜。
Fortress.
What? How?
You are trapped by
Well,
a
those,
meaningless
you know,
duty
they
that was
officially
never
released
yours.
it. That wasn't.
A path
They
already
were like, it's not
proven
done
to
yet.
end.
Oh, so you're saying
No,
No, I understand that's a little
like,
different because it's not a live service game.
Okay,
We
yeah.
crossed the
counts
vast
that, I don't know.
cosmos and arrived at this foreign home.
It's a,
I think
However,
exactly.
it's
all
actually
our
it's not even
dreams
an
and
online game.
plans fell into ruin with that same game.
Yeah, okay.
Someone very important commissioned us with the Zeroth Directive. Your awakening, as well as the mission and plan I mentioned, are a part of it.
So, who commissioned it?
You did. You might not remember this either, but you've always been the leader of Endfield Industries. You are the paragon and most important companion of every Endfielder. I planted this oak to secure the continuation of life and civilization.
The seeds of justice and benevolence yielded nothing.
And I thought the Administrator, guardian of the Civilization Band, would be someone with ironclad resolution. To revive our civilization, you led Endfield and developed the proto-rig technology, as well as its ultimate evolution, the Protocol Automation Core. You're the only one who knows the entirety of the Zeroth Directive. You would lead us as a true hero. But most people fail to realize why you would always return to hibernation.
carry the future of Terra and Talos too, yet no one cares about your sacrifice. But I witnessed your disappointment and despair. After so many years, so many awakenings, barely a few stayed true to you till the end.
The Endman is no longer the hero who saved us. Perhaps it is wrong to expect the Savior to appear twice.
Endman. Endman. Endman.
Endman.
Endman. This time, you are no longer alone. You may have forgotten these faces, but they will remember yours. Their smiles are proof of your existence. We shall wait for you. We shall fight with every power united till total deliverance of Talos 2.
So, is the Endman just going to be like another generic, low personality protagonist?
To end that unstoppable
You know, they
calamity,
pulled the amnesia card back
we
in
must
Arknights and they're
unite
playing it again.
Past, present, and future of Talos 2.
Yeah.
Life's
That's disappointing.
I only performed the despicable theft of lives from those I held dear, for the cruel torture of my own longevity.
What's the gotcha game that doesn't have a generic low personality protagonist?
Come back to us.
Yeah, that's a really good question. I don't actually know, but there's nothing that would inherently stop a gacha game from having one.
Okay, I mean, Arknights technically released with the Doctor having no personality, but they've developed it over the years as you go through sides. Because in Arknights, you're supposed to imprint on the protagonist because they have amnesia and whatever, but
yes.
But the thing is, you don't it's not like in other games where you run around yourself, you make dialogue choices. You basically don't have dialogue choices in Arknights either. So the Doctor just becomes a character later. They start amnesiac and then they become like a full-fledged character that you're not related to. Also, because when you read side stories, it's not even from the perspective of the Doctor. You're just a disembodied ghost that's like watching the events going on.
Well, but see, this is, I don't know. My thing about it is that naturally the whole silent protagonist idea, which I guess then has stemmed into a more generic protagonist. It's the rationale has always been, you can sort of embody the protagonist. You can still make something in all your game, which has more abstraction in the first place, and has very little room to properly tell a story. I mean, in a literal sense even, because, back in the day you didn't have enough digital storage to have like lines and lines and lines of dialogue.
What are you talking about? What game? Because you cut out for a little bit. What game?
I'm talking generally.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The silent
I'm generally
protagonist.
a silent protagonist, but like all the ones.
Yeah.
I mean, but essentially the point I'm getting to is that, like, now that we can have a lot of dialogue, there's a lot of room to tell a story. I don't really see any point in this whole silent amnesia protagonist trope anymore. And like, if you look at like Deltarune, like that's using it to tell a whole separate story. It's like using it to deconstruct it, which makes sense. But ultimately, I think you'll get more mileage out of giving your protagonist a personality, because then even if the player does not have that personality themselves, they'll at least recognize it and see parts of themselves in it. Opposed to no personality, you see
I
nothing.
think in this case, it's a problem with the gacha sphere, and it's another way in which gacha games remain, by and large, uninventive and not innovative, because the game is targeted towards this audience that, or at least an audience that is a large part made out of people who mostly care about, waifu collecting and care about all these cool characters. They want to place themselves in the place of the protagonist, and so the game has to open itself to this by making this kind of blank slate for the players. Though Arknights eventually gave up on that. I hope Enfield does too, because honestly, I want to see the actual, I want to see a proper story direction. And a Duet Night Abyss also technically had an amnesiac protagonist, but with a, I wouldn't say no personality. It's really just, I don't even know why they don't really do it for a reason at this point, because they make your amnesiac protagonist, then you get dialogue options, and then the character has a complete personality on its own, and the story only goes in a completely linear direction. So there's nothing you can really do about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, talking entirely about non-gacha games here, because I obviously don't play that many of them.
Yeah.
That many. I've played one, and that was for about 20 hours. I
didn't even know you played Genshin, right? I swear, for 20 minutes.
Well, I played Genshin up until about, I don't. It wasn't exactly 20 hours, but I played it up until level 20 or so. Because I feel like it's about the point where you kind of run out of story that you're immediately able to do. You get rank locked, and at that point I just wasn't interested. I was like,
Yeah.
listen, if you're gonna make me grind, no, I'm out. Because before that I just did everything underleveled.
Like a proper gamer, not putting up with the gacha bullshit.
Yes. What was I thinking about? What was I thinking? There's a point to having an amnesia protagonist if it actually, if the amnesia actually comes into it in some way. Disco Elysium also does this, but if you could also just have a blank slate, yeah, I don't know. Anyway. New barista training.